Alrighty, hello and welcome everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. So today we are going to be kicking off with a King of the Hill, starting with the Blind Bandit, otherwise known as a Rubber Duck of War. And he's going to be up against Mr. Kool-Aid Shah, one of the newest members there for RTK. So this should be super fun. And what you guys voted for was the King of the Hill, but I believe it was a Ranald's Gift. So for those that don't know on the channel, yeah, it looks like 10 there voted. We had a buckload of votes for a whole different types. So we had like a Zinch King of the Hill where you play whatever your last faction your opponent played. So if you played Wood Elves against Norska and the Wood Elf player won, then you'd have to play Norska in the next game, for example. And there's a whole buckload of random stuff we can do that's super fun that we can all do in the future. So yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun. I got a bunch of things I'd like to do here going forward. But yes, what we need to do here is we now need to grab the beautiful tab here. We need to go straight onto Ranald's faction gift picker. We now need to share that there with you all. Display capture. And then for the DPD duck, we need to roll the dice. Oh, okay, Tomb Kings, but who Tomb Kings going to be up against? That's the question. So we've got Tomb Kings for Duck. What are we going to get here for the big man? Now, it'd be hilarious if we got what else? It's me. Ah, I got Bretonia. Ooh. Tomb Kings versus Bretonia. A matchup I have very limited knowledge about. Ooh, this is a fun one. Did it go full tree build? I will allow the people to overrule. Alright. To allow you all to vote, what should Ducky play? Question mark. So we've got full tree build. We've got Tomb Kings. Against Bretonia. Or full tree build. I allow all of you to vote there. It's not a good matchup for Tomb Kings. I don't think it's terrible, but yeah, it is one that I have like limited experience in. I think I don't think it's terrible, but I think it can certainly be done. The U-Shop you can do quite nice there. Nah, it's okay. It looks like he's got some tricks. He's got some tricks up the sleeves. I like it. By the way, Logic, when will you be streaming the Longbeard tourney? Which Longbeard tourney are we referring to, Mr. CJ DJ? And welcome everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying your, I believe it's Tuesday evening, or Tuesday morning perhaps, wherever you are in the world. What have you all been up to? Have you guys been working today? Have you been playing some Warhammer? What have you all been doing? Do feel free to let me know. What up, Jacob? How you doing, man? How you doing? I believe Jacob is the Don from LS, a new member of LS, actually, of the 11th Squad. Sweet. Alright. Hey, Matthew, how you doing, man? Teaching. Oh, nice, nice. What'd you teach, Matthew? And what age group? Hey, Philip, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. How is the Son of the Mountains man today? Is he well? Is he well? I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's bossing it like always. So, for anybody that might want to sign up and play today, that might want to get involved in this cheeky King of the Hill, it's not locked off to like any individuals. It's open to everybody. You could just drop in the Discord, go on to the King of the Hill section, and sign yourself up. Is my build allowed? Let me look. Let me grab a little cheeky blocker. Alrighty, so... Oh my god. It sure is. I love it. I love it. I love it. Both ready? Both ready. That's not what I asked for. Ready to eat some man flesh. Alright. I love it. Let's do this. Well, business, economics, history to A-level GCSE. Oh, nice, Matthew. Nice, 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 nice. I did business studies at GCSE and A-level, I think, yeah. No. Tempted to join in. Yeah, feel free, Matthew. Feel free. It's open to anybody. It's open to absolutely anyone. Of any level whatsoever. New, experience, doesn't really matter. And guys, today, if you are enjoying any of the content you do see here on the channel, do feel free to leave a cheeky like. It's a really, really cool way of just like supporting me. Obviously, the more likes we get in the videos, the more interactions, and the more that basically kind of, you know, kind of YouTube will help promote me in return. So, oh my god, 4 blessed trip. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Is this legal? This can't be legal, surely. Is this legal? Do they count as different entities? You can have 4 of each. Holy damn. Well, I will be damned. No way. Okay. 4 is each of the... it's going to be 4 blessed field trebuchets and 4 trebuchets in front. What is this madness? What is it? We are going to be mixing it with peasant mobs because that's all we can afford. 1 unit of questing knights and green knights. The paladin with guardian and Fey enchantress. Oh my day! This is memes on memes. What is this? Man-eaters with great weapons, ogres, man-eater great weapons, ogres, man-eaters, ogres, and some more man-eater great weapons. Mixing on the back here with some man-eater ogre pistols. Look at these bad boys here with the big cutlasses. They're ready to go. In the back here, we are, of course, going to be having Arkan the Schmack coming on the foot. He's going to be having the Two-Blade of Arkham, Staff and the Gash, Liber Mortis, Purpose Hunter's Extras, Spirit Leech, Mobile Be Done, the Curse, and Life Leeching. With some more guns with the belly plates. I like the belly plates. They're pretty cool. Look at this schmuck. Right on the floor there. He's ready to go. Yes, the ogres. I didn't even tell Ducky to do this. He just did this instinctively. I think it's people getting hyped for Warhammer 3. What I might do is I might do a King of the Hill tournament, right? Where you've got to stay up only using the ogres. That would be super cool. That would be super cool. Alright, so both sides are ready. We've got 8 field trebuchets going up against a full unit of just ogres. The field trebuchets are going to do nothing, and surprised as hell is going to be cool HR. I have no idea what this start is. This is not what I expected. But the field trebuchets are going to go downtown. They are going to be doing the big bonking that needs to happen. You can hear the Tomb King rally as they push forward. Field trebuchets just smashing straight into the front line there. At this moment, you've just got to send your peasant mobs back. Because they fight, break, and move backwards. At least there's a chance they might rally before they hit your breastfield trebuchets. I do not think that... I do not think there's a single way you can win here, potentially, as the size of the Bretonnians. The man-eater ogre pistols are going to retreat. Interestingly, we have the Green Knight. He's here in ethereal form, charging down the battlefield. So we are going to get a Spirit Leech on him. He's going to be getting hit pretty hard there. Guns in the middle, Arkan as well. He doesn't actually have magic damage. He's going to be on foot. He's just going to be waddling backwards a little bit. He's going to get rear charged with a summon here. It's like, we're going to get relatively pinned in as the Green Knight and the rest. What's going downtown? It's going to be the Liber Mortis and Dwellers Below. Yeah, it's going to be Dwellers Below here in the pocket going downtown on the Manogers. Faye's in there as well. She is getting her bread buttered here in the middle. We are going to be moving forward here. The Manogers, the Man-Eaters over here are certainly shutting down the Blessed Field Trebuchet. They've gone down relatively quickly. I don't see a swift return from those. Or we can see the peasant mobs just going to stand idly by and watch their other peasants flee in utter mayhem. It looks like here Arkan is getting one and truly bullied by the Paladin. Big shots over the top here up against the Man-Eaters. Do they have ITP? No, they don't. No, they don't. So they can be terror-routed here by the big boy. Spirit Leech going down on the Paladin. And yeah, looks like the Ogre Pistols are going to be fighting in combat with a bit of a heal here coming out of the Fae. Fae's going to be charging down Arkham. Arkan in lore, of course, is incredibly OP. Arkan kills most people in lore, I'm pretty sure, at some point or other. I think he dies like 4 or 5 times as well. He's incredibly overpowered, Arkan. He literally feeds off Nagash for the age of times. And I think, yeah, and it also has the staff of Nagash, so he's just unbelievably OP. Even in game with the Spirit Leeches, he's getting dumpstered right here. He's getting well and truly dumpstered. So the Ogre Pistol's just going to be thwapping here into the backside. I think he should shoot the Paladin. That's probably optimal. Peasant mob's going to be fighting, but you can see a lot of the banter about here as a lot of the forces are going to be breaking off the field trebuchets, which means when they break off, you lose that ammunition, and then the value of the ammunition, which is way more important than the actual field trebuchet team. You're going to lose that imbalance of power, for sure. Although balance of power is going to be pulling here into... Well, that's pretty even. It's pretty even, I think. But he is going to be pulling into the Bretonnian favour, which is a bit surprising. Big boys are in. Big clubs going downtown. So the Ogres are in. Double Ogre's going to be smashing here into the face of adversity. Well, it looks they're going to be getting broken here relatively quickly. Going to get terrified almost instantly there by the Green Knight. I don't know how they get terrified by the Green Knight, but there we go. I guess he's kind of scary. He is dead after all. So, more hammer smashing here in the middle as they just completely thump here into the front line. The Man-Eater Great Weapon's just going to be slamming into the face of all these peasants. Peasant Mobs maybe doing a number here. I mean, they've only got 40 armor and they have really bad stats there, but they do have 18 melee attack, so, you know, they can hit relatively often, I would presume. Chance of Potions coming downtown here will more than likely be hitting the Mag Ogres pretty hard. But for the majority, they're going to be fighting against Peasant Mobs, fighting in combat. Chance of Potions doesn't really do much here against the Man-Eaters. In the middle, though, the Green Knight is actually going to be full on health. He doesn't have any other healing, does he? Does he have any other healing? I'm not sure he does, actually, the Green Knight. Can't quite get hold of him. Oh, he does. He just has Sacred Guardian, which gives him regen. Okay, fair enough. That's probably why it's at full health, then. I actually really like this as a core. It's really powerful, but of course the Green Knight is extremely expensive. It looks like here the Man-Ogres are just going to come forward here and chase after the big blob. But I think if they destroy the infantry here out Balance of Power, then Koleshar just has to fight in combat with his peasant force. And this is generally how Bretonia works, right? They come in with just a bunch of sweaty farmers that try and sweat their way to victory with a couple of heroes that pretty much dominate everything. Although, that being said, really sadly, like, King Leon Kerr dies in such a boring way, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, we go. In the middle, Man-Ogres, they are going to be terrified yet again here by the Green Knight. The Green Knight's going pretty strong here. Someone's got 85 melee attack in there. I assume it's the Paladin. Yeah, Paladin 85 attack thanks to the Favour of the Fae. And the back though, looks like Peasant Mob's going to get, or they're going to be wavering here under the fear pressure of the Man-Eaters. Well, it looks like here the Great Weapons are going to be doing the big eating and the big dumpstering here in the back. Paladin, you can see healing cap coming out for him. Now we could really struggle to deal with the Green Knight. Spirit Leashes were very necessary for him. If we can get in on the Green Knight, the Green Knight there is going to be at 907 HP worth of regen left. The Fae has a healing cap coming through. Balance of Power is going to be more and more and more pulling into the river. I don't know why we're not shooting with the Man-Ogres, the Man-Eaters. But yeah, we're not going to be shooting there for some reason. But looks like we are going to be charging. Looks like the Man-Eaters are going to die thanks to the Fae's ability there. The Mist of the Lady coming in. Let's have a look at the... Where is she? So the Mist of the Lady coming in for that destruction, negative melee attack, and causes damage to combatants. It's pretty hard there. Looks like we are going to break there with the Paladin. Where did... Oh, there he is. There he is. It was like, no way that the Green Knight died. He's so tanky. I'm not sure. He must be having at least... Oh, there we go. There's going to be army losses. But he must have at least 75% physical resistance, if not more. No, 90 probably, even with the Paladin close by. He's uber tanky. So 1,800 there for the Green Knight, with 900 for the Paladin, with 3,600 for the very balanced Fae. You know, she is... yeah, she's good. 200 with 300, 150, 218, and 160, way above, punching above their weight. 970 for the Questing Knights. Apologies. With 140 there for the Field Trebuchet. 220, 170, 440. 600, 120, 300, and 365 for the others. This was a build. 440 there for Ark in the Black, with 470, 150, and 300 for the Ogres. With 2.4 in for the Man-Eaters, with 188, 1,800, 1,500, with 500 and 1,000 there for the Ogre Pistols. The Great Maw doesn't like the taste of the Fae, it seems. All right, hey, what is this madness? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Is the Blind Bandit Duck of War? Yes, it is. Yeah. Hey, Wicked, how you doing, man? Hello, indeed. Hey, Zypher. Hey, Storm. Bretonian aren't a faction, aren't a Fae faction, and Paladins are a faction. Fae and Paladins are a faction. Wait, what's me? March Tomb Kings. Yeah, there was a lot of Tomb Kings there. Yeah, Well, well done to College HR. Unfortunately, he was able to rip apart the onion peels there of all the ogres and made Shrek very, very sad. Shrek be sad face. Alright, so it looks like here we did get a couple of messages in... Alright, looks like Philix just signed up. Lovely jubbly. Just so you all know, when it comes to the King of the Hill is not set. Anybody can join at any moment. You just have to join up there on the Discord. Okie dokie. So for the next one, I'm going to getting mentioned all over the place. Okay. Right, so now we're going to go here and we're going to grab this. Sorry, thingy's been stupid. Alright. There we go, that's better. Alrighty, so what are we going to get here for Cool HR? Let's have a look. Oh, we got Bretonia again for King Leonka. Unfortunately, we're going to have to re-roll that because he was just Bretonia.
Attack the mortals!
Oh, we got Vampire Counts in for the big man. Alright, Mr. Don, Mr. Jacob, we are waiting for you. I don't think I have you added. At LS Don, you're up. I believe. Yes, yes you are. You are up, my friend. Alright, looks like we have Zypher signing up. Alright, the big man. Big Zypher, the Herald of Slanesh, the man, the myth, the legend, will be signing up. Aha, the Don is in. Alright, let's roll here for the Don and let's see what we get.
Attack the mortals!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, why? Why? Oh. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Ah, my life. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is what we're all here for. This is what we're all here for. I'm already sure you guys are going berserk for this. Alright. Yo. Redo it, please. We can reroll. Right, what I'll do is I'll offer you guys an opportunity. Wanted to go full Vanguard tree build, but Ranald did not bless me with this day, unfortunately. Hey, Lindsay, how you doing? I hope you're doing very well. Road Duck of War, Ranald can be a cruel mistress, but giveth and he taketh. Yes. Oh, Beaumont, I need to get a hold of you as well. Actually, yes, I do need to get a hold of you. All right. VC mirror question mark. Alright, go. Vote, 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 vote about what you want to see if you actually want to see this. Reroll into Gorse Mirror. One of them was Gorse and the other one was Manfred. Although Gorse is like in lore is like just such a minimal character, which is such a shame. Because in game he's such a meme. I love him. If all of you say no, I will re-roll it. If you're just not interested in seeing this. If I get an overwhelming no response, it has to be like overwhelming. If there's an overwhelming no response, then I won't do it. Like, I want a minimum of 75% no for me to change it. But yeah, what a beautiful matchup. And Neckbet isn't around. I know. This hurts me to see VC Mirror and not being VC Mirror not being played. VC Mirror is like decent, right? VC Mirror has a whole level of different micro towards it. It's just so boring because it's so chaffy. But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, right? Well, obviously, I've just, you know, we've got to be on Schwesterhafen, of course. My favourite map pronunciation. Or is it Schwarzhafen? I have no idea. Oh, the ruins of Pavron. Ooh. Yeah, looks like it could be an alright map. Yeah. Yeah, Matthew, it is a cool one, like, when you really think about it. The problem is it's dominated in one fashion only, is the biggest problem with the VC Mirror, right? The VC Mirror runs all the same way no matter what rule set you play, which is whoever dominates the sky wins. That's it. It's who invests maximally into the sky just wins. There is another way you can do it, which is kind of go like Gorse Mirror Cheese with like Gaze and Nagash, and you just have to Gaze and Nagash the sky but spend less money and then try and see if you can dominate the floor with overwhelming healing. And then just try and out-heal your opponent, and it's, mate. 8 units of infantry on each army with no mortars engine, and necromancers or extra summons. Oh, that could be interesting. VC Mirror would be okay with no neck or carts, would be quicker. I could tell them that. I could tell them that. Right, looks like we are doing VC. We are. Should we make a rule of no quartz carts? If we make a rule of no quartz carts, this could be a lot fun. This could be a lot more fun. Once you've done responds. Yeah, I think if we remove the corpse carts, it could be better. Like, Vigor Mortis is good, right? Like, Vigor Mortis is good, like, for the infantry, like, buffing stats and stuff. Like, if you actually really think about the base cost of a corpse cart, like, their actual output value is insane. It's insane. Like, Vigor Mortis alone, if you consider it in, like, buffs of chevrons, it's just insane. Like, if you have just one Unholy Lordstone at, like, what was that, 500 gold cost? So it's regenerating 2 hit points per second with a Necromancer in it. And then you also consider the fact that you've also got, you know, plus 5 minute attack, 5 minute defense, which, you know, can be in the region of about, what? Let's say on average about 5 chevrons. It's comfortably paying for itself if you've got 2 Graveguard around it all the time. It's constantly paying for itself. Constantly paying for itself. And then also it can be a mana battery as well. It's got regen itself. You use it as just extra winds of magic. Oh man, they're just so good. They're so good. But the thing is like in the VC Mirror, they're painful to watch. Cool. No quartz carts at all then. Yeah, this should be interesting then. I'm just pleased to see something other than Beastmen hate their faction. Beastmen at the moment are strong, for sure. Beastmen are strong at the moment. Do you just dislike their faction overall, Matthew? 6 if there's a necromancer. He has 4 regen from one of his passives. Yeah, if you go with the necromancer, yeah. So he gets like 6 per second. But I was just thinking like if you bring, obviously if you bring a necromancer on a corpse guard, 6. If you bring just an unholy lordstone, it's 2. Yeah, because he's got the Master of the Dead, which is really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, if you consider healing value, although I think you have to, even with 6 healing per second on 1 unit of Graveguard, you'd have to heal, I think it's about 6 minutes before you hit back your own value. So if you just bring Master of the Dead, and you bring an Unholy Lordstone with, which also comes with Vigor Mortis, and, oh no, I think it's 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes worth of healing and you pay for yourself. I think it's 4 minutes worth of healing. It's like 3 or 4 minutes. It's not long, because you already paid for yourself, like you already paid 250 from, no, I think it's more than that. I think Chevron is what? 33? So it can't be that much. Yeah, it's about 220 gold just on chevrons on the Graveguard. If you just have 1 unit of Graveguard. So let's say it's 225, and then you've got to heal the Graveguard, which comes in at what? 950. Let's say it's Great Weapons. So let's say it's Great Weapons. Let's say it's 250, and then you heal a Graveguard for 950, and you heal them to half. Yeah, you're probably looking at about 3 minutes about paying yourself back at about 500 gold cost. Which is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. And most battles go at least, on average, between 6 to 8 minutes. So they are going to pay for themselves pretty comfortably. The style is a bit boring for me. I'm not quite a huge fan of their characters, like good factions. Do you know what it is, man? I wish Kazarek had been partnered up alongside... I'll tell you what, we'll go into that in a minute. Alright, so for the VC here, full college arm. Graveguard, Great Weapons, Graveguard. Great Weapons, Graveguard, and Graveguard. Very strong. Black Knights with the Lancing and Barding. Also very strong. The ROR is very good, actually. It has regeneration. Mixing in with Dire Wolves, Black Knights, and the Dire Pack. The Lord choice in the middle is going to be Vlad the Dad. Yes, Vlad the Dad. He's really good. He can just kind of look after himself, and he just does his own thing. The Marksman of Beguilement, really good. Negative 40 melee attack. The Arcane Conduit. The Wind of Death. Gaze and Nagash. Invocation of Nehek with the Hunger. Also the Aura of the Dark Grandeur. And Curse of the Undeath. Well, is the Dark Grandeur really that worth it in this matchup? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's quicker to crumbling. Anyway, the Don's going with a bucket ton of zombies. They're not really going to be all that handy in this matchup. But 500 gold just to wither down some of the vigor there of the Graveguard can be quite nice. I wonder if vigor should really be a thing there. But anyway, Skeleton Warriors, 2 more there. Mixing in with the double White Kings. They're not going to do too much there. Vlad von Carstein as well. Actually brings in the von Carstein ring. That could be enough there to save the game. We only get 22 seconds every 2 minutes. Okay, Master Beguilement mixing in with Arcane Conduit, as well as Wind of Death, Raise the Dead, Dance Macabre could be very interesting. Invocation, the Blood Drinker, the Hunger, the Dark Grandeur. I don't know if you can take that on or off, I'm not too sure. And Curse of the Undeath. So it looks like Vlad there is going to be way more invested in. Blood Knights, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is illegal, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you can't take that many Blood Knights. Pretty sure you can only take 3 max. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, 3 max, yeah. Don, your build is illegal. Naughty Don. Okay, never mind. Alright, we move on. Alright, so for the undead here, they don't even worship Nagash really, do they? They kind of just, you know, I don't really know what they worship actually. I don't really know what Vlad worships. I know he fights for good in the end. A big slap in the front there with the Gaze and Nagash coming down. I don't really know who Vlad worships actually. Maybe he does worship Nagash. I don't know, maybe. Alright, so we are mixing in here. Graveguard dotted around the front line. I think it must be Nagash, it must be. Black Knights charging in up against Blood Knights. Yeah, there's not a lot you can be able to do there. Die-pack Wolves and Black Knights are just going to get crumped by Blood Knights. Yeah, pretty good there. Nice work in from the Blood Knight charges. I mean, one over the top of the other is not really all that beneficial, but these two charging together, I don't know. I think you need to save your cavalry for the end stage. It looks like here, Die-pack Wolves are dying here up against Blood Knights. Blood Knights charging in with the Black Knights with Lancing. Invocation going down for them. They're just not going to do any work against Blood Knights. Just 110 armor compared with all those extra stats with anti-large. Yeah, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. So we have Wind of Death that tried to go downtown on the Graveguard. That's going to be a little bit of a miss there. We are going to have zombies just kind of trolling in, doing their thing. It's like, oh, the Vlad there from Coordinate Charts are actually going to be beating the Vlad with the Master Beguilement on the side of the Don. The Don's one is a lot stronger. So the fact that we're not using the Beguilement here on the other one is... Oh, we are now. We are now. Okay, interesting. Big stats going downtown. So 30 melee attack on 30 melee attack. But they both got 50 melee defense. We certainly lost a lot more health here on the side of the Vlad of the Don. And the Don certainly has some better things here. Has he used the cast iron ring? I don't think we've seen... Surely we haven't seen the cast iron ring. RNG can't be this bad. We haven't even gone to the healing cap here of Vlad on cast iron. Graveguard are over the top as well, so they're actually going to do some big slaps up against Vlad the Dad as well. So you've got to take that into consideration. The fact that the White Kings over here are not in the middle fighting Vlad is rather interesting to me. But both of these should be in fighting Vlad, I think. I think, anyway. This Vlad is absolutely slamming on the other one. Like, it's not even close. This one still has 1.6k worth of healing. I don't know how this happened. There's no way RNG just really dumps it on the Don that hard. It must have been just a misplay around the Graveguard great weapons. You are charging him with the Blood Knights. Blood Knights are going to do work. You certainly cannot lose Vlad. Losing Vlad there is sacrilegious, that is. He's going to be wavering. What's that, 19 leadership? Okay. VC mirror replay, perhaps. I hope not. Okay, let's have a look here. So, Graveguard in the back, butchering zombies. The White Kings will do fine, but they'll lose to Graveguard great weapons. Graveguard great weapons will just mince the meat there of the heroes. They do struggle with AP. They do have anti-infantry. They can do quite well, but Blood Knights might butter the bread though of the Graveguard. If they have good cycle charging, they'll do very, very well. Zombies fighting in the middle here, up against Vlad von Carstein. They're going to do not too much. Blood Knights in as well. They're also not going to do much against Vlad. Well, Vlad the Dad here is going to get away with a lot, I think. White Kings still in the middle. They're going to be fighting up against Graveguard. They also struggle with lack of AP as well, just the regular ones. But of course, the Graveguards actually pay for silver shields, which is, you know, relatively expensive on those stat points. AP for the Graveguard, great weapons. They're just going to really help support here. They can do some nice damage up against Blood Knights just because they got enough AP. I think some in the region are about in the high 20s. Yeah, 29. Yeah, 29 AP will be enough there to butcher the bread there of the Blood Knights pretty hard. 1.4k for them over in the middle. Over in the back here, Vlad von Carstein has been caught up by some Graveguard. He needs a bit of an out, but he's got the Carstein ring going downtown. That's going to negate 60% damage, and there we go. We are going to get a rear charge here from the big boys. They're going to be thumping pretty hard with those lancers as well. The vampires here, the Blood Knights getting in. Shame they don't really have the hunger, because I mean that would be super okay if they did. But of course, these ones, you know, should do pretty nicely. Overcast healing here, you can see 700 health there for Vlad. He needs a way out. He needs a way out now because he's going to fall, and if he falls, it's looking pretty bleak here for the VC here of the blue side. Charging from behind yet again. These Blood Knights are going to drop to the pressure here of the Graveguard great weapons. We do thump in relatively hard here, but we don't really have anything to take on Vlad. Vlad still has healing left. Really nice support inside his Graveguard. You can see the White Kings here and have no healing. Vlad can get away and like kind of get around the pocket and come in and then start healing the Dons. I'm going to call them the Dons, by the way. Oh, Gaze and the Gash right to the face. 2 leadership for him. Gaze could finish off. Yeah. It's uber close here. The Graveguard is going to try and catch. We are going to have to keep him back because if he gets caught, he's dead. Pretty much. -3 leadership, so he's going to be taking crumbling damage. He needs to stay out of combat. He can't fight in combat. Because he won't be able to use any of his winds of magic if he does. Yeah, Arcane Conduit's not going to work if you're crumbling. Graveguard, they're great weapons. They are going to be debilitated. They are going to be dropping negative 26 leadership. And that is going to be GG's well played there for Cool HR and the Vampire Counts. Also, Logic, who's your team for Anticity's event? I sorted out a few people. I've got a few more still to pick. So I've got a couple of absolute legends that want to play. And then it's still kind of open, really. I haven't really put too much thought into it. I've got a lot to do, to be fair. But yes, Double Blood Knight still going. So we've got 2,000 there and 2,500. Now, looks like here the followers are going to be struggling. Because he had 5. Yeah, he's drained. If we get a bit of mana regen there, we could bring in some of the. He needs to heal the Blood Knights. He needs to heal the Blood Knights. They're the only out here. They're the only win. Graveguard are going to fall here to the White Kings. Oh, the other White King's dead actually. Damn. Gauge there. That should be finished. Yeah, and that's going to be pretty much GG's well played. There's no healing here left for the Blood Knights. There's no way they can cycle this to death. Don, you cannot do this. This is breaking the rules. Alright, there we go. So we are now going to be engaging here. It's not to his advantage anyway. Like, he can cycle charge. That's... Actually, no, he can't. He can't. Even with the White King, he can't cycle charge. Well, the White King comes in with a lot. It comes in with Potion of Strength and also the Heroic Killing Blow. Yeah, damn, that's a lot of investment into AP and base weapon damage. In theory, he should be able to cycle charge with the cavalry, even with the White King in combat. That's not allowed. One Blood Knight must stick into combat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, one Blood Knight has to be in combat, otherwise it's just a single entity fighting. And you can't just keep cycle charging, because otherwise this is just campaign. Otherwise you're just going to cycle charge the other opponent to death, and there's not a lot they can do about it. Wow, 3 rule break in one game. GTFO bot. Aha! What's this, Alison Matthews? The big bot's back in town. But we can see here, Master of Bukuelma going down first. Blood Knights want to get those one engaged. And then cycle through the pocket. As long as one Blood Knight is in, I'm happy for him to cycle the rest. Because otherwise, if he just runs away with the Knights, turns around and comes back again, we're not going to get a consistent engagement there for the Graveguard. The Graveguard, they will get a counter punch, but you'll get, 79 charge bonus constantly for the Blood Knights. So they'll go out and come back in. Actually, also, Blood Knights pay a lot for the Blag of the Flood Keep, which is 22% missile resistance when they're engaged outside of melee combat. That's going to be our losses. GG's and well played there for Cool HR and the VC. So Storm, from the banner rules perspective, if single entities don't count as attacking, right? So he has to keep one. If he's only got, this is my understanding of the rules. If he has 3 Blood Knights left and 1 White King, if the White King is fighting, that's not engaging, right? So he has to keep 1 Blood Knight in, he can cycle the other 2. That's my knowledge of the banner rules. That's my interpretation. That's my interpretation. Because any single entities, including like Star Dragons, anything like that, just doesn't count as attacking, according to the rules on the banner, as far as I'm concerned. It might be different in Fruit. I'm actually not too aware of the Fruit rules. I should really learn them a little bit more. How long is the list for this? I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at it in a moment. But I think we're up to about 7 people. 1,900 there for Vlad von Carstein, with 330 and 660 there for the White Kings. 50, 70 with 66, 80 and 38 there for the Zombies, with 210 and 210 for the Skeleton Warriors. 1.4, 1.8, 1.5 and 1.9 there for the Blood Knights. Very strong. They certainly needed some more healing. And the reason you definitely needed the White Kings in with Vlad to help fight up against the Vlad of Vlad von Carstein. So you got 4,000 damage value and only 1,900 there with that Vlad. Four is legal, of course, so that is what that is. But 600 there for the dire pack, with 120 there for the dire wolves, with 570 and 170 for the knights. 1.2, 1,000, 1,600, and 1,300 for the Graveguard Great Weapons. I believe you can actually still have 5 of them, I think. No, you can't. No, you can't. I can't remember how much they are. Did they tip over the balance? The balance might be 9... It might actually be 950. It might be 950, I think, before it tips over. It's 900. It's 900. Okay, yeah, cool. That makes sense. I think they're 950. I think they're 950. That's why you can only have 4. And then we got 1.2, 500, 800, and 760. Yeah, really nice build. Really nice build. GG, well played. GG's well played to both sides. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, I thought through. What about the Grail Relic? Grail Relic doesn't count as a single entity. I don't think it counts as its own entity. Grail League is a funny one, man. Let me have a look. My understanding is the Grail League is an exempt single entity, is by definition. So technically it is still a single entity, but it doesn't. Basically, it's only exempt from being part of the single entity rule of 5, which means if it is engaged, it does not count as engaged in combat. Normally GG R5. Yeah. I think GG are just limited because I think anything between 901 and 1,100 within that range is -1 on max 5, and then anything from 1,101 plus is -3. Yeah, I just remember I think it changes for different rules depending if you're the BBB rules or whatever, etc. It always changes. Oh, right, so Cornishara is there. We have the list. The list is here. Yeah, so you'd be number 8 if you joined in. You'd be number 8 if you joined in. So, number 4, coming in with Stormrunner. You're up, my friend. You're up. The gods of Ranald, bless you. I don't think you've been blessed too many times in the past, I'll be honest. There's a couple of times you got Bretonnia against Lizardmen, and I can't remember what the last one was. I think maybe it was Dowie against Empire or something of that crazy level. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be having Colic Suneater with the Chaos in for the big man, who's actually now going to be 2 in the lead, but we'll do that in a minute. So it's going to be Chaos. Chaos Undivided here. Who are they going to be challenging against, though, is the question.
Attack the mortals!
We just have VT, so I'll roll that again. If we had it on the last one, I'll re-roll it, and we had it twice on the last one. There we go. 2 coffees down the drain. Alright, so this is going to be Skaven versus Chaos. Very, very interesting. That is, sadly, Chaos favoured. It's not unwinnable from the Skaven side, for sure. It's not unwinnable. Alright, so the DBD Stormrunner. Let's see what we got for him. An absolute legend here in the multiplayer community. I like VC vs Chaos. Yeah, VC vs Chaos is a fun one. VC vs Chaos is a fun one. I actually really like it from the Chaos side. I know a lot of top tier players will say that it is pretty heavily VC favoured, but I've got my own tools that do quite nicely in that build. They do quite nicely. Why does the Lord pick not appear in the tournament? Is the Lord not randomized? So, Matthew, on my Discord, if you're not part of it, let me quickly send you an invite. It is in the description, but I'll just invite you guys anyway. Let's copy that in there to the general. Every matchup with Double Giant is a good matchup. I agree, Zypher. So on the Discord, there was a vote in the channel poll where you guys could decide what you wanted to have. So the options were just normal King of the Hill, where you guys pick and ban yourselves. So I did a Champions Renowned was offered, which is where it's ultra funds and you must have a minimum of 3 regiments of Renown. Ranald's Gift, which is the one we're doing, which is just random faction. There was a Ranald's Gift, a random faction, and Lord. So whatever the faction gave you and whatever the Lord was could be that option, but nobody wanted to go for that one. Then there was a random. Then there was a Ranald's Sub-Faction Gift, which means, let's say you got, Hellebron, and the Dark Elves. You'd have to be the Hellebron sub-faction, which means you couldn't play any of the major lords. There was another one, which was a Ranald's Generator Faction Gift, which is where it's a random faction. The Lord is given to you, and then I auto-generate you, and you have a maximum of 3 armies. So you have a choice whether to stick or roll. So let's say I randomly generate you a faction with Greenskins and Gromgor. I then will do an auto-generate on the game, where it will give you a random army with Grimgor, and then you'll have to go either yes or no if you want the army. And you have 2 opportunities to re-roll that army. And if you get to the 3rd one, you're stuck with it. That's it. It doesn't matter. So it's a bit of a risk to re-roll. And then the last one was the Tzeentch King of the Hill, which is where you must play the faction of the player you last beat. So let's say you were Dwarfs against Greenskins, and you beat the Greenskins as the Dwarfs. You then have to play Greenskins in the next King of the Hill. So in the next matchup. So there was quite a few different fun elements there that you guys could select for sure. Awesome, man. Welcome. Yeah. So anything. So for you guys that are not part of the Discord, everything I ever do goes through Discord. For those that don't know me, and that's all of my content, whether that's on Twitch, whether that's on YouTube. Another good hub as well is Challenge. If I ever do any tournaments, it will be on Challenge. Basically, all of my hub stuff goes through Challenge. All of my competitions goes through Challenge, and all of my content as well. So anything I ever do will be there in my Discord. It is like the main hub for everything. There are some things that I do post on Twitter and Reddit, but I don't post everything all the time. I try not to just splash everything. I try to make sure that I'm, conservative and putting things in the right places, etc. And then I am building a Patreon. I still haven't finished that, but I need to. There's a bunch of other things coming as well that I'm slowly working on over time. But yeah, no problem, no problem. I find the lack of ogres on this screen right now disturbing. I know. So we could roll. The problem is you can't really add one. I was hoping here you could add a ogres. What we could say, if you roll the greenskins with, if you get Grom the Paunch, you get ogres. You have to play ogres. It's like a 1 in a million chance anyway, but then you have to play ogres. We could say something like that, which would be really fun. But yes. Is this good? Is this good? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. I love it, Storm. I love it. I love it. Alrighty. Alright, so for the Chaos, we are going to start... Ooh, Soul of Damnation and the Hell Cannon. They can be very good indeed. Look at this Chaos Dragon. It looks insane. So Chaos Dragon of Fire with the Arcane Conduit, Burning Head, Fireball with the Dark Fire of Chaos. Coming in with the Kindle Flame and Evasion. Lovely. So Marauder Great Weapons mixing in with 1, 2, 3, 4 units of the Chaos Chariots. Here with Marauder Horsemen, Marauder Horse Masters, Marauder Horse Masters, Horse Masters, and Horse Masters. Dear God, what happened? Alright, oh dear God. We are going to have triple of the Wolf Rats here on the right with the triple gold chevron. They actually be kind of strong. Mixing in with triple on the right hand side as the memes flowing today, ladies and gentlemen. The memes flowing today is incredible. We're also going to be having Gorich here as well for the Evisceration, the Warp Frenzy. It looks like here the Crown of Command, the Sword of Anti-Heroes, the Blood Shield, and Frenzy. Here today we are going to have the Plague Pack in for the Rabble Rouse. And then here in the back we are going to have Queek Head Taker. Here with the Dwarf Gouger, as well as Trophy Heads. Stand Your Ground. Also here, let's have the Warpstone, the Warp Shard Armor, very nice. And the Venomous Valor. On here with the Plague Priest on a bell, who's going to be having the Contaminated, as well as the Pestilence Breath, Plague, Vermintide, Wither, and also the Pestilence Breath as well, which is going to be the free one with the Plague Rash and the Bellowing Death. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Triple gold chevron Wolf Rats. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's 2 versus 1. Logic, you are outnumbered. Make greenskins ogres for the tournament. Only gobos and ogres. I love it. I love it. It's 2 versus 1 logic. You're outnumbered. I know where you live. I know where you live. Storm's builds have my heart. I think he memes more than me. Oh, Storm is a dreamer and a memer. Wolf Rats here are going to dumpster the Marauder Horsemen if you're not careful. Now they have actually base 44 leadership, which is actually not bad when you think about it. Ooh, yeah, they're going to get kited and pushed off with chariots. This is really hard to see. No, my Wolf Rats. Wolf Rats just need to get in the back. Just need to get in the back as quick. ASAP. ASAP Rocky. So they're going to be shooting in. Oh my God. Gorich is getting ruined. Fireball downtown as well. Fireball coming in. And it misses by a considerable margin. Alright, in the back here we can see that a bit of contamination going down on the Horse Masters. They're getting ripped apart in the middle. The Plague Pack is getting decimated here, unfortunately. Wolf Rats are in the back. They might be able to collect here. Are these the AP ones? No, these are just the poison ones. It looks like the Wolf Rats are in the back, though. I don't think Qualichar has noticed. He's ripping apart the Soul of Damnation pretty damn quickly. Yeah, the Chaos Marauders of Great Weapons, they're going to be apparently attacked on their flank. And faster strong enemies nearby and exposed flanks. So they just don't care. In comes Gorich. Gorich is coming after the backside here. Breath attack going downtown on the Plague Priest. Sadly, there's not going to be much to do about this dragon. This dragon, there is going to be nothing to combat the big boy. In the middle, though, we are going to be having a spell. I'm not too sure what this spell's going to be. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, this is going to be the Plague spell. Oh, I love this. Nice. The Plague comes out to really smash it there into the Marauder Horse Masters. It's actually going to do a lot of damage up against his own wolves as well. But the wolves are going to be in chase. They are going to be napping at the ankles here of the Marauder Horse Masters. Doing some lovely work indeed. Wolf Rats are dealt with the back. Balance of power is going to be even as we've removed about 3,000 gold here in the back. Cycling here with the Chaos Chariots. Looks like we are going to break with the Wolf Rats. Negative 16 leadership. How close are they to the edge? They got some distance. They should return. They should return. Negative 5 should drop. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're done for good. Wolf Rats, though, are in chase. They do have poison and 95 speed. They just got a nap one ankle. Oh, they're big. Oh, drag to its face. We can see that they are going to catch in the backside now. They are poisoned. They are getting just munched on here from behind. The other ones just kind of need to just up and round if they can and not get too caught up in here. We do break one. That should be off the edge of the map. Oh, the wolf rats do return. Nice stuff. Here in the middle, though, it looks like the plague pack have been dealt with. Gorich is now in the middle, and any man would stand and fight this big, burning beast. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that claw. He comes in and he means business. Oh my god, just slapping at some of the backsides there of the horse. Like, good boy. There it is. He's been well and truly dealt with. Fireball out of the cannon as well, and that's going to be... Oh no, here's my boy Gorich. Oh, he might come here after some of the chariots. Oh yes, look at that. Look at the attack animations. He's just going to be drilling them a new one. Oh, he's actually going to do some big boy damage if you maintain in combat. Big boy damage. And then one of those, like the Gouger himself, is going to be having a bit of a problem here. Over on the side, though, looks like we are dealing with the wolf rats aren't getting into the back here. They are shutting down the Marauder Horse Masters. We are going to adapt the ankles yet again. We are going to be wavering, but now we did get the charge. We should be able to maintain. We should be winning in combat. We might break here, though. We do have to be careful. We are going to be slow, but that's not slowing. Are these not the poison ones? Are these the magic ones? Here's the poison ones. No, these aren't magic either. Ooh, okay. Now, where's the poison? There's the poison ones. Okay, so they might be able to catch. They might be able to catch. That's how useful poison wolf rats are. If you get that poison on, it's gorgeous. Trying to hit there with the dragon. He's definitely going to win there. The Dwarf Gouger plus Stand or Die is really, really strong on top of him. Like 24 melee attack, melee defense, and also 50% extra AP. He thumps like an absolute tank. He'll smash a chariot in a go here if you're not careful as well. Is he going to fight, or is he just constantly getting pushed back here? It looks like he's just constantly getting... Oh, no, he is fighting now. He is fighting. Okay, so the chariots here, they're going to be pretty weak there, thanks to his ability as well, which is the Warpstone Armor. Giving the negative armor, negative melee defense. Should be able to do quite nicely. He's going to be getting cycled over there. Wolf rats are in. Chariots are in chase. If he actually rats around the chariots, he's got a lot of AP here with the doggos, but he will get terrified here by the dogs. This is a bit of a meme game, so I'll let it go. Like, if the dogs go in, it's just insta-lose. So I don't mind him just kind of playing around the edge a bit. Burning Head comes in. No, it catches the dog. What a burning head. What a burning head. The prediction of movement. The doggos here, they are going to stand. That's -8 leadership there for the burning head with sustained damage. And that's going to be -6 there. Oh, it's wavering. Oh, it is going to stick. It is going to... What a brave bunch of doggos. What a brave bunch of doggos. That normally would have broken any dogs. But they are going to be in. Looks like here the wolf rat poisons are going to be charging in headlong here into the great weapon marauders. They charge into their death, but they don't care. They're going to be thumping in. That is going to be army losses. That's going to be GG's, and well played here to the boys. Two very, very interesting armies. Yo, what's up, Linksy? What's up, baby? Gorich off the top rope. Oh, mate. Gorich came off the top rope with the steel chair, slammed right in, and right into the flanks there of the chariots. Big stuff. 1,055, sorry, for Quick Head Taker, with 115 for the Plague Priest. He got dumped. 365, he's the one that really got the steel chair. 125 for the Plague Pack. Oh, they're such a cool unit. 1,038 for the Wolf Rats. 340, 95, 820, 412, and 530. 320 and 480 there for the Hell Cannons, with 1,000, 680, 1.6, and 1.15 there from the Horse Masters. 317 from the Brawn Horsemen, with 450, 540, 400, and 660 there for the Chaos Chariots, with 400 there for the Marauder Great Weapons. The Chaos Sorcerer getting 2,700 damage value. That's a yikes. That's a yikes and a half. GG's well played. GG's well played. Yeah, fun. That was a fun game. I enjoyed that. Now Warhammer 2 is ending. It's time for fun. Indeed, indeed, Lindsay, indeed. I have no clue how Scave will win this. Respect the build. It won't. No, there was no way it could win. There was no way it could win. Sadly. Alright, so. Next in line, let's have a little look here. So, on the King of the Hill, yes, thank you very much, Mr. Complex. We do have Mr. Dillatron. He is up. Thank you kindly. So, Big Dillytron is in. The Aimer Man himself. Can we see him on here? That's the question. Let's just Aimer. That's not very helpful, is it? We have Aimer Dillatron. There we go. Oh, do you know what? That'll be TN. That'll be why. Yeah, he can't see his... can't see the language barrier. That's why. Alright, so we are going to be in there. So let's get it ready and get it going here. Display capture. And then Ranald's gift. So what are you guys hoping to see here? What are you... Qualichar, who didn't plan to play for very long, has managed to win 3 games in a row. Very interesting. Sisters are Twilight of the Wood Elves there for the big man, so it's going to be Wood Elves. Alright, and in here for Mr. Dillatron, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh, Chaos again. Such a shame because that would actually be a good matchup. But we had Chaos last time, so we'll re-roll it. We'll have it again. We'll have it again. Give me the Dowie. Ooh, Dark Elves against Wood Elves. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Alright, so let's get it going here. So, let's get the Aimer Dillatron in. Alright, we're ready to go. Alright, let's find an appropriate map for this. Horizon Ridge. Haven't used it in a while. Looks fun. Ranald seriously hates me. All the elves are gone now. Are you up next? Are you up next? Oh, no. There's still Philox. There's still Philox before you, Cypher. There's still Philox. So there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Basically means only high elves can be taken away from me. Basically means so I can play Dowie once again. Listen. Ranald's always knows what you need. Always knows what you need. Always knows. I just got a new subscriber from Preston Beast. Thank you very much, man. I saw that 30 minutes ago. Thank you very much, my dude. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Yeah, and with that being said, guys, if there is any of you that do enjoy the content today, do feel free just to smash that like button and leave a subscription. It really, really does help. You may not think it does, but it really does. I'm about the 940 mark. I'm so close to 1,000. Every subscription really, really does help. Once I get to that 1,000, I can then become a partner here with YouTube, and it kind of helps me out financially and stuff like that. So, even if you just help me get to the 1,000, that'd be insane. And just a little like on the live stream also helps because it just really helps me and really helps promote this live stream in the wider YouTube audience, which can then return with hopefully more people joining. Shoot the duck. Shoot the duck. Oh, and then he runs away. I love it. So far, I'm 4 out of 4 with Dowie. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, Quad HR is ready. Let's do this. I think there is a definitive way to play Dark Elves in this matchup. I wonder if we had like a Nagarond map. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So, we obviously had the Warhammer 3 map come out recently. What did you guys think of the Warhammer 3 map? Did you guys enjoy getting a little look over what Warhammer 3 has to offer? It looks pretty fun. I thought that I liked a lot of it. I did make a video on it. I didn't think it was necessary. I don't think there's anything I could really particularly add to the video, I don't believe. But, you know, there was a lot there that certainly showed off some really, really cool elements about it, but nothing too new, I don't think. But is there anything you saw from the video that you were really excited for? Was there any sort of like teasers and extras that you liked? Alright, so for the Wood Elgi, we are going to be here with the Firebark Elders. And the Firebark Elders will be having, I believe, that fire resistance there. Yeah, so the flame resistance mixing in with immune psychology, simply fire resistance, yeah. That actually gives plus 20% fire resistance. Yeah, they're really, really strong. They can be really strong. Here we are going to have more Treecum, and we are going to have a Tree Man with also Durfu in the sky with a Forest Dragon. Very nice. With the Sporic Breath as well. And on the floor we are going to have the Branch Wraith here with Earthblood and Call of the Woods. Well, he does reach the numbers. Where's my tree build? Aha! So in the front here, Durfu will be having, looks like Lamentations of Despair. Here's a nice spell, mixing in with the Sword of Dave, the Pantomimetical Pelt, and Transformation of Gadon. Now, one of the things I really like is I really do like using the Sword of Dave, mixing on top with a Flock of Doom. It's the only time I really like having Flock of Doom, because there's 5 damage per model, plus the damage there as well on top coming in from the Sword of Dave. Just the double damage on top is really nice. Dryads mixing in the front here, bunches of Dryads. And what you do is you just kind of drop that on Durfu himself. So negative 30 armor around Durfu. You just kind of supplement it with trees, including the Wrath of the Frozen Heart. Gorgeous with that nice frostbite slow. You drop Flock of Doom, you drop the Sword of Dave, and then you drop an extra unit by the feet of Durfu, and then just kind of they just kind of slap bits up. So for the Dark Elgi, here the Druchii. We are going to be having, Lokia Fellheart, the Man of the Seas. Not on a dragon though, but he's going on foot, but he looks badass as hell, man. Probably is he my favourite Dark Elf Lord? Yeah, probably. Deadly Onslaught, Dreaded Duelist, and the Helm of the Kraken. Mixing in with the Sorceress of Fire. She's going to be coming in strong there with the Burning Head, the Fireball, and Kindle Flame. And it's going to be full Vanguard Force. A full Vanguard Force here. Dark Riders on the outside, mixing in with Shade, Dual Weapon, Shades. Dark Riders and Dark Riders. There's also going to be a the Forest Dragon in the trees. It has to. Oh, so he's tried a Vanguard, and there's been a counter Vanguard. These two are going to be in trouble. These two are going to die very, very, very quickly. Half of the Wood Elf 3 map, no Eastern Cathay or Nippon. Shame for display. They showed Cathay. I guess they didn't show too much of Eastern Cathay. They showed Eastern Cathay. Yeah, they showed Eastern Cathay. They didn't show Western Cathay. Hey, Contende, how are you, my friend? How are you? So we have the Vanguard of Force of the Wood Elves is going to be. Oh, we might be able to see some of these now. We can certainly see them. So we can see everything kind of dart in this direction. But we have the Vanguard Force here. We're certainly going to see it with the dragon. These now could do with whipping around the back and kind of pulling the dragon. Is it going to breath attack? Yeah, it is. With a gorgeously left blob. I don't understand why we did that. But anyway, we should be able to pull back here, and then we should be able to shoot it here with all the units of the range that we have. I don't understand why it does these long lines. Really quite annoys me. Sometimes you just kind of like rotate a force and they're just sitting along the line. But here in the middle we can see that the Dark Riders are going to be pinning in here with the Forest Dragon, and he is going to get decimated. The accuracy of the Shades is very, very strong. They've only got 130 range, so they are going to struggle to keep up with the speed here of the dragon, but that is a lot of damage output. That is a lot of damage output. Burning Head Dryads are going to catch here with the Sorceress of Fire. Where is Lokia Felheart? Oh, Lokia's over here. Lokia just needs to go around. What might have been better is if you start like the Lord over here, and then you just try to meet your force in the middle, like so. But yeah, we're going to lose the Sorceress of Fire, so he's going to have to really come out and like save that, or it's not GG's, but it's looking pretty bleak. Looks like the Forest Dragon is going to come back. It's not quite going to get caught, but the force is coming forward here. We had a Vanguard in the Vanguard. Hey, Sons of Khan, how are we doing, buddy? Welcome. Good morning, Mr. Down Under Blunder. How are we, my friend? How has your day been? So, in the back here, we can see more of these shades coming forward. I think we have a mixture of great weapons, dual weapons, you name it, we have it here in the backside. Even regular shades as well. So we're going to have about 2 or 3 apiece here. Probably 2 of the great weapons, 3 of the regular, and 3 of the dual weapons. I love the waddle from far away. So here the animation from far away makes it look like these are wobbling. But they're not wobbling at all. Like if you go nice and close, they're not wobbling. They're just walking. But with their weird animations from far away, it looks like they just like wobble back and forward. I love it. I love it. I don't know why. It's silly, but I love it. Lokia was fighting, but the Dryads are just not going to stop the chase here. The encouragement should be able to bring back her. I think there is a pinpoint of leadership where you can bring them back even in combat. But, yeah, it seems unlikely. Forest Dragon's ready to go. We could maybe get an Earthblood out here, but maybe a little bit poor there on the micro front. So we're going to be shooting here into the Dryads. We should be able to do lots of damage. Cavalry is going to charge in, but we could just counter punch there with the Dragon pretty quickly. That looks to be the case here. Oh, that looks like the Dragon's actually going to be kind of like just juking backward and forward. Just trying to bait out some shots. As long as you're focusing on the Dragon and you're not hitting it, you're not hitting the remainder of the forces here. So it looks like here the Dryads are going to break relatively quickly. Although the Dark Riders did take a bit of a beating in response, the fear there will certainly help on that -8 leadership. We are going to kite a little bit here with the Shades. They cannot fire whilst moving, but they can certainly move and then shoot. Looks like here the Great Swords are going to fight anti-infantry, armor piercing as well. They'll absolutely thump the Dryads in hand-to-hand combat. Just no doubt, no doubt. 40 melee attack, 32 melee defense. The stats there very, very strong. Over in the back here, we can see, yep, the Sorceress did go off. And, yeah, it's a bit of a loss there, a bit of a loss. But shots coming in here up against the Treeman. They need to take down this Treeman very quickly. But they are going to deal with the infantry, which will free up a lot of the force here. The Wobblers are coming forward here, the Dryads. They look like little bobbleheads in a car, right? But it looks like the Treemen are coming forward. Treekin as well should be able to blockade a lot of these Dark Riders. What sort of weapon strength we're talking about? 86 weapon strength per model. That should be able to thump very hard there up against the Dark Riders. The Rush of the Frozen Heart will do a nice, good slow hit down to 60 speed there for the Dark Riders. I say that's a gorgeous slow. Shots coming in here for the Treemen. They do actually have missile and physical resistance. I think it's 25% overall, right? So it's 20 and 15. Oh, it's 30%, 35% missile resistance there for the Treekin. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. I never really see Treekin bought ever, really. So it's quite nice to see them here in this build. But definitely still going to be going forward. Lots of fire coming forward here up against the tree build. It looks like the Branch Wraith is coming over to the right-hand side. The Branch Wraith has gone on a bit of a yeet, I think. Now he's going to be chasing here. Does he have Penumbral Pendulum? No, just a Surf Blood. Okay. Penumbral Pendulum would be very nice in this match. You could just, kind of pendulum a couple of the Shades here. Shades are going to kite in the back. There are some ready to shoot here. Loki is going to be fighting against a dragon by the looks. Yeah, so it's going to be a very classical Warhammer story here, with Loki slapping up a dragon, as Loki does. He's going to be very tired. He's been running an awful lot. And the dragon here is going to have some pretty decent stats. He's actually going to be regenerating with 70 melee defense. He should be able to win here pretty comfortably. 75 melee attack. I'm not too sure why he's got 75 melee attack. Don't know why. Maybe he just gets a couple of... Oh, I see. A Murderous Prowess. Yeah, he's getting 75 because of Murderous Prowess. Yeah, so he's going to be fighting against the dragon. The dragon just not have the stats to fight against Loki Felheart. I mean, 75 on 70 is absurd. Absurd stat line. that'd be enough there to fend off Sigvold. We can see in the back, Shane's going to be shooting here up against the Treekin. Might be able to clean up against the... If they clean up the Wrath of the Frozen Heart, they'll be able to move at maximum speed. 42 speed will keep them out of the punching range of the Treekin. In the back, they're a little bit more kite. We should be able to get some of the Shades shooting over the top here. They really need to turn and burn. If they can actually divide and conquer, so move these ones through the middle, and then separate these around the outside, we should be able to get a nice kind of like pin fire, kind of like pincer movement in the middle there. But it's like we are actually going to sandwich them anyway. So Great Swords mixing in with regular Shades is going to actually shatter them. Yeah, it is actually going to shatter the trees there in the middle. The trees here are going to be fighting for their lives in the top. But unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to be able to bring it out today. Shades with Great Swords. They're going to do the work here up against the Firebark Elders. I think Army Losses is going to kick in before they get the chance to fight. The Firebark Elders aren't going to be able to fight. That is going to be Army Losses. GG's and well played here. Kool-Aid Shah finishes a beautiful streak of 3, and it was gorgeous. Seeing Treekin like this really makes me sad. I know, man. I know. They got butchered really hard. I love the tree build here from Kool-Aid Shah. I wonder how Ducky it was influenced on this one. So let's go Durfu 71. It's a bit of a shame. 30 there for the Branch Wraith as well, with 175, 150, 244 and 660, with 200 there for the Wrath of the Frozen Heart. 240 and 19 there for the Double Treekin, with 42 there for the Firebark Elders. 23 there for the Tree Man, and 1,200 for the Forest Dragon. Loki at 1,050, kind of just, you know, casual day in the office, butchering dragons as he does. 390 there for the Fire Sorceress, 1.4, 600, 1.1, and 770 for the Shades. Shades with the dual weapons coming in at 800, 800, 620, and 1,700 for these Shades with the Grey Swords. 280, 78, 320, and 277 for the Dark Rider Shields. No worries, man. GG's well played. Yeah, GG's well played there to Mr. Kool-Aid Shah. Fun builds indeed. Yo, Butcher Warrior. Butchido Warrior, sorry, I should say. Seeing Firebark Elders make me hear Fortunate Son. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Contende. Seeing Firebark Elders makes me hear Fortunate Son. Sorry, who's Fortunate Son? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alright, so King of the Hill, we have Zypher. After Zypher, the list is open. Do not shoot Treekin. Indeed, indeed. Alright, so we'll rock over here, and we'll go in with, boop. And we'll roll it. We'll roll it pretty strong here. So, we are now going to move to 1-0 there for Amadidatron. And we are going to drop here, unfortunately, with the son of RTK with Kool-Aid Shah. Alright, so the Marathi Simp is in. Looks like we're going to get... let's roll that again. Oh, you are desperate for me to use what else? Actually, I think you're in too early, Zypher. I think you're in too early. I believe. Wolfric the Wanderer is next, so we get a Wolfric there for the big man. Dilla. Norska. And I believe we have Stun the Mountain Philox up next. You are up. You alright, my friend? I was a bit overeager. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. It's okay. It's played like a movie about Vietnam. Oh, right, I see. Sorry. Oh, Fortunate Son. Oh, that's like a war movie, is it? Oh, okay, my bad, I missed that. Getting shot with them, I mean. Shouldn't arrows make Treekin stronger? Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're firing wood at wood, right? I mean, to be fair, they do have metal imbued as well. Yeah. Right, we need a Philox in. He is muted and deafened on the Discord, which is never a good sign. Zypher, I'm going to say just jump in, mate, because Philox has gone on a bit of a stroll by the looks. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, he is here. He is here. At Philox. Beg my pardon. He is... Ah, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Boop. So the Marathi Simp is not here anymore, so we are going to have Son of the Mountains. Philox.
Onwards, legions.
Ooh, TK. Oh, nice. We're going to see multiple TK in one day. Toon Kings against Norska. Alright, let's do this. I think you know exactly where we're going with this one. Oh yeah. Turn the Treekin into chairs and tables. Well, that's exactly what the Druchi just did. That's exactly what the Druchi just did. You're up though, Zypher. You're up next, mate. You're up next. Alrighty. Alrighty, so if anybody else that wants to sign up, Zypher will be next and he'll be the final one on the list. If anybody does want to sign up, do join up on the Discord and do feel free to put your name down to play a couple more games. If nobody else does sign up, I will reopen it for others to join back in and play. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, like, I mean, what kind of factions do you guys think? Because obviously, like, Lindsay there is talking about Nippon and etc. What other things are you expecting to see here from Warhammer 3? What other factions do you want to see? I assume we might be seeing something like Araby. I hope. There'll be other factions as well. What other factions are you guys looking forward to in Warhammer 3? Unfortunately, I've got work. Otherwise, I would join you. No problem, dude. No problem, dude. No problem. Yeah, that's another thing as well, right? That's why I tried to do an earlier King of the Hill today, because a lot of people were saying, or at least had some complaints, that most of my King of the Hills are like American time. So like, for example, I normally wouldn't start for another 5 hours, something like that. I'd normally do like a little bit later on Twitch, but a lot of people wanted to have a King of the Hill during this time period, which is when kind of most people feel up in Europe. Araby won't happen, sadly. They would have been super exciting. I think Araby could happen. They just have to work a way around doing it correctly, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think Araby could happen. I think it could. I think they'll come around and do Araby. I think so too, contend they. I think they will. It just depends. They've had to have the right approach with it, I think. They have to have the right approach. Yeah, for sure. What other faction you guys are expecting? Of course, Chaos Dwarfs as well. Yeah, Chaos Dwarfs, but I also want to see Thanquol in a Skaven DLC. Yeah, there'll be a bunch. Yeah, there'll be definitely be more Skaven DLCs. There'll definitely be some Empire DLCs for sure. We already know Norsca's confirmed with the DLC, as said by CA. So yeah, I wonder if the next one might be. So the really annoying thing is we didn't see, for example, like there's been no Nausea DLCs, just a faction that came out with the release of Warhammer 2, and yeah, I think there's a bunch of things that me and Ducky watched yet again. We watched by the logic, is my Twitch. Where is my Twitch subscriber role? Discord, let me have a look. You need to sign up Discord. You need to sign up Discord with your. You need to sign up Discord with. Let me check. Yeah, Call HR has it. Call HR has. You need to sign up your Discord and your Twitch. When both are signed up together, they need to kind of link. You'll get, if you are subscribed to my Twitch, you will get that. And then for you guys that have or do subscribe to my Twitch, which will also be intertwined with YouTube when I get to 1,000, you'll have your own little Discord that you guys can, separately vote on what you want to see here on the channels. Give me Wood Elf DLCs. Yeah, you got a couple, but what else will we bring to the table for Wood Elves? There could be a ton of VC and TK stuff. Exactly, yeah, definitely with Nagash and stuff. Yeah, there could certainly be a lot of TK stuff. Yeah, for sure. 100%. But yeah, for example, if we take the Tutagens, for example, with the followers of Ulrich, there's certainly a lot of stuff there that I always like talking about, like how Boris should have been fighting Kazarak, and they could have made a DLC there. But maybe he'll be fighting up against the Norskans. Maybe it could be an Empire Norska DLC, and we maybe see the Tutagen Guard, and we see the White Rider, what are they called, the White Wolf Riders, elite cavalry, and you could just see a bunch more stuff from Empire. So maybe it could be an Empire Norska DLC. But I think we'll probably see a few other we'll probably see some other factions come out first, released maybe a little bit like Vampire Pirates and Tomb Kings, or you might just see a release of Araby. You might just see a release of a release of the Chaos Dwarfs or etc. Yeah, it should be interesting. Oh, my neck is so tight. All right, gents, what's taking so long? What would you like to see from the Wood Elves then, down under Blunder? What would you like to see some more? So I don't know if you are you subscribed, CJ? Are you subscribed on Twitch? Araby certainly won't be around for quite a while, since CA said not so long ago that it won't happen. I don't remember that, but I believe you. I don't remember that. If that was the interview where they talked about Norska definitely getting a DLC, 100%, then yeah, fair. HR made you do what? Oh, hang on. Alright, so the Chosen of the Gods, here in the front. Mixing in with the Sketchwell Stalkers, 2 units. Skeleton Horse Archers, 4 units. And with the Leechy Priest and Hekara, we are going to have Tomb Guard, the King's Kesh Scorpion Legion, Tomb Guard, Skeleton Warriors, and the Tomb Guard. And so we are going to be having the High Queen Khalida, with the Venomous Staff, Tomb Strike, Venom Wave, My Will Be Done, Bless of Asaph, with the Lychee Priest. Looks like the scores of Nefikara. The UKF's Incantation of Desiccation. Not a big fan of it. Doesn't really work too well with the Tomb Kings, in my personal opinion. But the Incantation of Protection, Incantation of the Cursed Blades, and the Restless Dead. Alright, so we are going to be having Marauders in the front line. Moving in with the Brutes of the Hound, Marauders and Marauder Berserkers, with Frog, Double Giants, and Throwing Axes. Alright, so the Iceford Legion is just OP. It is just going to dumpster. It is just going to dumpster right here. Alright, well, I mean, if he Vanguards this much, you might get away with it. The Schedule Stalkers didn't know they had Vanguard. Very nice. Didon's build is perfectly legal. Yes. Perfectly legal. Perfectly legal. Mostly because of these gorgeous little beings. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, to be fair though, in the realms of chaos, chaos dwarfs are quite rare, I believe. It's very hard to turn a dwarf. Back from dinner, nice. Welcome back, Matthew. Dinner's build is perfectly legal. Didotron is doing his best CJ impression. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Coming in with all the illegal builds, all the illegal builds. Alright, good luck, have fun, let's do this. The Ubu Shopti in the backside here, the Chosen of the Gods, should be able to do some good spread damage here on the Brutes of the Hound. Most people just think this is just a better version of the normal Ushopti Great Bow, but in fact they're just really different. These are very good anti-expensive infantry tools, whilst the regular Ushopti are much better anti-large snipers. Skeleton archers are just going to be shooting into the front up against the Brutes of the Hound. They're going to kite pretty nicely, and there we is. That one? That is one.
Once we have them,
yeah, damage is okay. Damage is okay, but the Iceforge Legion is exceptionally accurate. It is so accurate. Yeah, that is going to dumpster that unit of the Force Archers. Spread shots coming over the top here on the Iceforge Legion. You are going to just shut down these Ushopti. You certainly can't be standing around and waiting here. If you wait in the back, you will lose the Iceforge Legion. So in the middle here, we can see Marauder Berserkers just kind of hanging around, not doing too much, just acting all cool. Shooting some meatball outside the school. But at the front here, not doing so good, is going to be the Tomb Guard. They're going to be getting hit relatively hard there by the big bad Iceforge Legion. The Uwu are going to certainly destroy the days here of the Iceforge Legion. They're going to go down pretty hard here. This delve down, we are going to be seeing Tomb Guard here. Sorry, the Nakesh Scorpion Legion. Spears nice and high here. Poison is going to be ready as they just delve in deep into the Marauder Berserkers here in the front. And they're going to be going absolutely ape crap in the middle as they thump here up against the Scorpion Legion. In the front, though, the Schedule Stalker is going to be just bulleting here up against the Northern Giants. They're just going to be standing around, not doing too much. Although the big Throg Daddy is going to be in and downtown today. He's going to be here with the Copious Vomit, mixing in with the Fight or Die. We're now going to be buttering the bread here of High Queen Khalida. She has amazing charge bonus on foot. No different on her snake, which kind of makes me a little bit sad. But still, center charge bonus is nothing to shake a stick at. In the middle of the Marauder Berserkers before I die, looks like we are going to have the Incantation of Desiccation going down. Negative 24 melee defense and negative 24 melee attack. So Fire Die is going to negate a lot of the debuffs. Over in the front though, we are going to have the Brutes of the Hound. They're going to be dealing the damage here up against the Tomb Guard. Marauders in the side as well, just going to be chomping apart Skeleton Warriors with some of those Berserker pressure. Horse Archers, they're going to be firing to the front here of the Cannon Cruiser, so we did actually lose all three models here of the Iceforge Legion. That's, yeah, it's pretty sad. That is disgusting. I have absolutely no idea what that is on the back. I don't want to know. Alright, in the front though, we are going to be having Throg Daddy Dad slamming down here on some of the Skeleton Horse Archers. They're looking in a pretty sad place. They don't really want to be here right now. Although the Ushopti Greybows, they're going to be firing here in the front up against the Norscan Giants. One has fallen here. Full leadership should allow him to return. Oh, we're supposed to get the big shot here for the High Queen. We are going to be using her missiles there to take down the Norscan Giant. He falls in one big lump. In the back though, we do see these Stalkers. They're going to be firing here into the Chaos Giant. Only 50 speed for these Stalkers. Pretty slow, but they do have great AP shots here with poison. 148 per shot. Is pretty much going to decimate the face there of Throgdad. Throgdad is going to slam in the back though. Giant as well. Oh, boosh! Right into the back of the lady. She's going to get absolutely crumped here in the backside. 65, oh 66 in fact, melee attack there for the Norscan Giant. 31 leadership. I have no idea. She has 35 leadership there for the lady herself. Looks like the Tomb Strike and Incantation is going to protect her. But in comes the Skeleton Horsemen. They are going to be breaking Throgdad, but he's going to be regenning for sure. We should be able to butcher the bread here of the Skeleton Horse Archers with the Giant. And hopefully Throgdad can get in the back here, as long as we don't get pushed too hard. It's looking like it's going to be pretty tough there for Throgdaddy Dad. We need someone to come over here and certainly do the business. Throwing Axes need to come forward. They need to come forward. They need to come shut down High Queen. Throwing Axes are in. Throwing Axes do miss a couple on the High Queen. She needs to go around the outside as well. So we are going to be shooting Throgdad. Throgdad is down to 40 health. And he's going to shatter. And that's going to be army losses. GG's and well played for the Norsca here. And a Modillatron. Yo, Caradoc, how are we, my friend? Of course, Caradoc. You can always hop him. You can always hop him. I actually need to send you a message, my friend. I need to send you a message. Alright, so Caradoc is here. We'll get him signed up, ready to go, ready to rumble. Alright, so that's Caradoc. You're in, my friend. You're in. Done. Thank you very much, Mr. Zypher. So, 575 there for High Queen Khalida, with 18 there for the Lychee Priest of Nekahara. 201 there for the Skeleton Warriors, with the nice Poison Spears here for the King's Lakesh Scorpion Legion, coming in at 447. Tomb Garden at 700, 230 and 380. With 715, 784 and 174 there, with 440 for the Skeleton Horse Archers. 1.4 and 1.3 there for the Skeptral Stalkers, with 3,600 damage value for the Chosen of the Gods. So 1.7 in for the Throg, with 580 and 320 for the Norscan Giants, and 888 there for the Iceforge Legion. 435 there from the Marauder Throwing Axis, 650, 270 and 1000 there from the Marauder Berserkers, with 305, 94 and also 200 from the Marauders. GG well played. So Philox will take the crown. He will stand strong here in the face of the Norscans. The Chaos Gods yet again do fail to take down the Tomb Kings. So Mr. Didtron is going to be taken over by the Morathi Simp. He's back in town. Whoa. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so for the Simp Machine. Let's see what we get for Philox first, and then we'll see what we get for the Simp Machine. I think if he gets any elves, we don't let him have any elves. I think that's just the way it is.
Where's Gobbo?
Oh, where's Gobbos? Yes, Gobbos are here. We got Grimgor Ironhide. I wish we had the Lord, because I'd love to see some Grimgor. Some Grimgor action would be really fun. Come on, dwarfs. Ah, he has wood elves. Okay. That's a shame. Classic elf player getting the wood elves. All right, greenskins in as well there for the big man. All right, so let's get it on. We're gonna have greenskins against Wood Elves, slightly greenskin favored, I would say. But you know, Vidoc's a great player. He can certainly pull it strong. sadly, you got Wood Elves. Yep, it's painful to see. It's painful to see. All right, so let's go here. Let's go on Galbaraz. Yeah, Galbaraz. Galbaraz will be the map. And let's see what we have in between these two. So Zypher in with the sisters. By the looks. No dwarfs today. So what haven't we had today? We haven't had any dwarfs. Let's see what else we haven't had. So we haven't had beastmen. We never seem to get beastmen. But we haven't had beastmen. We haven't had dwarfs. We haven't had empire. No lizardmen so far. No high elves. No vampire pirates. Yeah. Yeah, sadly none of those. I think on the next one we'll try and let it roll over and try and get something very new here. I think we'll try and let it roll over and see if we can get some new stuff. Alrighty. So don't forget, everybody, if you do want to play, do go onto the Discord. Message here and we can help you find it, but do go onto the Discord and make sure you sign up. We are having one more player after this with Caradoc, and then there's more slots open. This is just an unlimited tournament. So this is basically, I'm going to keep doing this in theory until I get tired, and then I'll call it. Go take a small break, and then I think tonight I might play either, if me and Ducky want to, we might do an Age of Empires stream. Where it'd be like me against him. And then otherwise it might be just me doing a multiplayer stream with me doing quick battles, perhaps. Yes. Or just to come at me, bro, something like that. Alrighty. Let's see what we get here. Let's make sure we've got that charger. What are we waiting for? COC stream when? COD stream when? Whenever you guys want to see Call of Duty, I'll happily give you guys a game. I'll happily give you guys an example of me playing Call of Duty if you like. What is COC? What's COC? COC. Surprised you don't want to see an LOL stream, Zypher. LOL stream would be hilarious to you because I've never played. I do actually have Among Us downloaded. COC. Oh, I don't know what COC is. Oh, Clash of Clans. Bathtub stream when? I will leave it up to you guys for the maybe if we hit in the next year. If we hit in the next year, of me getting from 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers, I might think about it. You should host a drinking Warhammer tournament where players get hammered. I'd join. I think me drinking on live stream would not be great. Does anybody here? Oh, let me put this up for vote. Alright, I'd be very interested to see your response to this. Very interested. Alright, so for the Greeny Boys. So we are going to be here with an Ragnarok Spider. Nice, a Ragnarok here with good anti-large, armor piercing, and bucket loads of ammunition. So we are going to have the Night Goblin and Squid Coppers here in the back. Very interesting. They're not particularly fast, they can certainly get shot relatively hard. Night Goblins, mixing in the front here, are they going to be Fanatics? Nope. Gobbos, Night Goblins, bucket load of arrows here in the middle with Night Goblins. And it's like here, we are going to have the double big boys. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to have the Goblin Big Boss here with They Need Stabbing and Slippery. With the Night Goblin Shaman with Vindictive Glare, Sneaky Stabbing, Sneaky Stealing, Itchy Nuisance, and Wand of Jet. Lord choice here is going to be Snarsnake. Nice. I like Snarsnake in with Gobbler. I can't remember who kills Gobbler. I believe it was Thorkin Grudgebearer, I think. Snarsnake's product, mixing with Tricksy Traps, Fermented Fungi, Spite of the Bad Moon, and Get Back Here. Alright, so for the Wood Elves, we are going to have War Dancers, mixing in with Azrai Spears, 2 units, as well as some more Blade Singers. Massive Blade Singer front line, the Spell Singer of Life with more War Dancer Azrai Spears. So there's the Twilight in the Sky there with Conjoined Destiny and the Grimwald's Vantage. Yeah, very good, very good. Should be interesting. There, Earthblood, Dwellers Below, and Life Bloom. Hello, is there any room for the list? I was running with a friend, so wasn't sure the stream would still be going. Yes, my friend, the stream will be going, I hope, for a short while. Yeah, if you want to play, mate, let me send you up right now. We have Caradot next, followed by, after that, it'll be you then, Mr. Wickedy. Wickedy. Alright, we'll come back to that a little bit later on. Alright, so Gobbos are going to be advancing. It looks like into the Vanguard. How are we doing, Wickedy? How's things going, my friend? Still need to get you on stream. Still need to get you on stream for a best of 7 at some point. The Bugman's Tournament. Oh yeah, the Bugman's Tournament would be good. Get the players to drink then, and you make sure they have their vodka. Because I have a suggestion of Bugman's Tourneys works. Yeah. Cool. I feel like some spicy stuff. Nice, man. This tournament here, the King of the Hill today, has been spicy. It has been spicy. There's been all kind of memes thrown all over the place. Good. It's me. Saturday. It's me Saturday. What's happening on Saturday? Oh, what is this? Oh, everything pops Shadow's Coil. And Whirling Death. That all popped at the same time. The Woven Mist, missile resistance, reducing melee defense. Okay, so we're going to reduce melee attack to kind of bolster melee defense. I'm not sure why the melee defense there was interesting off the beginning. But the Blade Singers are in. They are going to run a bit of... Azrai Spears are now going to be fighting. Azrai Spears up against the Arachnarok Spider. It's not going to go well for the Arachnarok. The Arachnarok does have 58 melee attack here, and the War Dancers do have 49 melee defense. They're going to hold pretty true and strong, and they're going to thump really hard here up against the Ragnarok. 27 anti-large armor piercing here. Shooting in the sky up against the Sisters of Twilight. She can certainly dive down here and do the business. Doesn't want to get Fermented Fungite, though. She gets Fermented Fungite. Could be pretty interesting. Vindictive Glare could be going down. Notice like it's going to be, what, Itchy Nuisance? Itchy Nuisance, negative melee attack, negative base weapon damage there going on the floor. The Ragnarok Queen, though, is going to be struggling here up against Blade Singers. Warning Death active, so we can really chomp apart that cheap front line. Reduce AP, but increase base weapon damage. Looks like here the Night Goblin Archers in the front wire is going to get popped. They're going to be fighting pretty hard here, shooting into the front here of the War Dancers. Looks like we are going to get a Dweller's Blow in the back here on top of the Night Goblin Archers. Tricksy Traps is available for them, giving them that unspottable and speed bonus. But looks like they are going to get caught there with a few pants down. In the back, the Night Goblins mixing in with the Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. Squig Hoppers are going to get decimated pretty quickly here. War Dancers and the Co have some pretty good melee stats. In the front, the Goblin Big Boss fighting here up against the Azrai Spears, but now going toe-to-toe here with the War Dancers. Anti-infantry there for the pocket for them, but they've got some amazing stats. 40 on 38 is certainly going to struggle there for the Goblin Big Boss. Shot into the backside of there, the Night Goblin Shaman. Wonder Jet is active. She's going to be blasting the big damage there on the small Shaman. Spider is in a whole world of pain right now with the double War Dancer Azrai Spears doing the dump string here on the big Spider Queen. Well, not even the Queen, actually. I don't know if Queen's not here today, but she could have been quite good here, actually. She could have been quite good. War Dancers moving in the back here up against the Night Goblin Swig Hoppers. Depends if we're going to see this here with Philox. Looks like we're not going to be able to see that, so well, looks like we are going to get the surprise attack. Blade Singers do shatter quite a few units here on the left-hand side. So the Arachnarok Queen does break. We could hopefully try and see if we get some infantry pushing that off. In the middle, looks like here we do have Wand of Jet. We should be able to see. Yeah, we can see the spellcaster. Can be relatively weak there in the middle. We are going to have stronger and faster enemies nearby. The Lord is close, but not really close enough. Oh no! It looks like the Sisters do go down. They need stabbing has been popped. That's going to reduce our armor and melee defense down to 16. And looks like here the Goblin Big Boss was slippery, getting into the backside and doing some big bad hits here on the Sisters. 94 speed is not going to be enough there for the poison from the Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, and it's going to be pretty bad here. Snarthnik going hand to hand here up against the Spellslinger, keeping Snarthnik busy as we move in here with the Azrai Spears. Azrai's going to do some nice work there up against Snarthnik. I wonder if they get anti-large against Gobbler, but they get you have to have bonus first infantry to do well against Snarthnik, I wonder. But in the middle, this is what we are going to lose in the Spellslinger of Life. Maybe an Earthblind here would be needed. Getting charged down here by the Goblin Big Boss and the Night Goblin Shaman. She's going to break. Looks like here we're not going to be able to quite chase here with the Swig Hoppers. Balance of power is going to be in the Marathi Simp favour here with the Wood Elves. Looks like we're going to struggle otherwise. Looks like we're going to break some goblins in the back. Looks like we have some more War Dancers to return. The Sisters are going to be fleeing back to Athel Lauren, but we'll be seeing those very soon, I'm sure. Probably a big boss in the middle, so we are going to be having Tricksy Traps moving in with Get Back Here for the plus 16 leadership. Like here, the Blade Singer's going down with the extra base weapon damage still. Fine jump against the Goblin Big Boss, only 35 armor, so the extra base weapon damage going to do some nice weight there for sure. Snarsnake has 50 armor, it's not huge, but it's a small amount. It's a small amount. Tricksy Trap spotted a bad move for the anti-large and great AP and base weapon damage increase. Night Goblin there. Oh, there's something ugly. Fermented Fungi and the War Dancers. Probably reducing those down to about 14. Yeah, 14 melee defense. Starting in the middle is going to be wavering. If he breaks it, is GG's well played. I think on army losses. Yeah, that's going to be army losses. GG's and well played here to the Green Screens and Philox coming up against a formidable foe with the Marathi Simp and the Wood Elves. Yo! No, it's my weekend today and tomorrow, hence it's Saturday for me. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I don't really drink much these days as it affects me differently at this altitude, and without tolerance at my age, I will be gladly smoke weed to keep up with them. Fair enough, dude. To be fair, I don't drink much either, really. I don't drink at all. Me nor Ducky really drinks at all, ever. We'd much rather sit down on the couch with a milkshake or a Fanta or something than have like an alcoholic beverage. 950 for the Sisters. Yeah, 360 there for the Spellslinger Alive with 680, 720, 540, and 555 for the War Dancers. Here for the X-ray spears, we've got 700, 1,500, and 1.3 for the spears. 270 kills, 970, 1,050, and 525 for the blade singers. Now this is a build. This is a build. War darters, yeah, that looks correct to me. 2,000 damage value for Snarsnik, giving a bit of the butchering there up against the sisters. We saw here 109 there for the Goblin Big Boss, with 701 there for the Night Goblin Shaman. 162 with 500 and 300 there for the Gobbos, with 390, 260, 140, 200, and 300 there for the Goblin Fanatics. Oh, 2 Fanatics and 2 regular. So 300, 270, and 300 there for the Night Goblin Archers, with 250, 500, 350, 460, and only 740 there for the Ragnarok Spider. A little bit more infantry support there could have been quite nice for the Ragnarok Queen. Sorry, just the Ragnarok Spider. Just so they didn't get so butchered hard here against the Azrai Spears. Yeah, they've got very high melee defense, but they have no armor. So even Goblins are going to get in there and leave a mark for sure. GG's well played. GG's well played. Alright, so we'll be having, I believe, Caradok next. Yeah, Caradok will be next. Of course, there's room for you, Omen. There's always room, my friend. There is always room. So Omen will be up as number 10. And we will have more room for him for sure. We'll have more room for him for sure. Alright, let's move in here. Let's grab this. Let's roll the dice. Ranald's gift. Let's see what we got here for the people. So, for the Marathi Simp, what have we got?
Attack the mortals!
Vampire counts. Right, and for Mr. Caradok, let's see what we get. Oh, Lizardmen, nice. Okay, this will be a matchup. This will be a matchup. Alright, so we're going to get Lizardmen for Caradok. That should be pretty fun nonetheless. Should be a pretty interesting matchup. Let's go here on... Let's go with the Lizardmen map. Let's go for Battle for Itza. Isabella is close enough. Yeah. Isabella will do for you. Yeah, this is a fun matchup. This is a fun matchup. Cannabis is legal here in Colorado, and boy, is it good. Yeah, do you know what, man? I think legalization of weed, it's not a subject I'll go into too much, but I think it's brought a lot of benefits for sure. It's brought a lot of benefits for sure. I heard my name. Yes, sir, you did hear your name. I was saying about signing you up, yeah. Dressor and AK value again? Maybe. Mighty Andretti with AK value for sure. I didn't think Snarsnik... Yeah, Snarsnik is a beast, man. Snarsnik is an anti-large beast. Snarsnik also has really good melee defense, which people really underestimate. People really underestimate the melee defense there of the Snarsnik boy. Right, guys, I'm going to just very quickly grab a drink. I will BRB. I will just be 2 seconds. Alrighty, we're back. Hopefully the gentlemen are ready. And we should be able to have some good fun with this. Alright, let's get it on. And there isn't really a way to meme with VC. I'm big sad. It is hard to meme too. I hate Nakai in this game, so it won't be him. Alright, let's do it. Battle for it, sir. There are ways to meme with VC. Isabella and Vampire. Harmon plus Ghost Rush can be funny. Yeah, I think going like full ethereal could be really, really fun. Like going full ethereal could be very fun. For sure. Yep, sorry for the delay there, guys. I thought, listen, I'll need to quickly use the bathroom and grab a drink. But now we're back and ready to go. Now my tea there to brew a little bit. The water didn't actually get as warm as I'd hoped, actually. Got a bit of a cold brew, which is never fun for anybody. I think the Nakai in this matchup is like not terrible. And Nakai's like not the worst guy to bring, right? Alright, so we are going to mix in here. So we are going to have Pterodon Riders. 2 units of the Pterodon Riders mixing in with the double Coatl. Oh, you can have 5 units, yeah. You can have 5 flying. So triple Pterodons mixing in with the double Coatls. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Lesser Chain Lightning and Urine's Thunderbolts. And here we are going to have a Mage of High in with Apotheosis, Tempest, with Shield of the Old Ones and Banishment. This is a really nice army. Mixing in with the Skink Priest of Heavens here with just Demonic Convergence to try and see if we can pop the Rolling of the Skies. This is a really fun build. Really fun. Alright, Skunk Skirmishers in the front mixing in with the triple of the Temple Guards, including the Star Chamber Guardians. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The Slans, who foresee all of the future and all of its demise, will be here to fight up against the Vampire Counts. Zombies with the triple gold chevrons in the front here as well with the triple gold the Tithe. Mixing in with Skeleton Spearman in a triple gold chevron. Triple gold chevron Spearman. Graveguard Great Weapons in a triple gold chevron as well. Everything is triple gold chevron. I love it. Here as well with the Vikings, we are going to have Heroic Killing Blow on one. Heroic Killing Blow on the other. No Scab Scrath. Mixing in with Isabella on foot, who's going to be having the Blood Chalice of Bathorai, as well as the Master of Beguilement, Red Fury, the Wind of Death, Dance Macabre, Invocation of Nehek, and the Curse of Undeath. Now, interesting about Isabella, lore-wise, I think the way Vlad dies, what happens is they jump off the roof into 2 stakes, and I believe he takes his ring off and gives it to Isabella. So essentially, that's like how Vlad dies. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember how Isabella dies. I think she just dies with the rest of the world. I think when the rest of the world gets engulfed, she dies. But I think Vlad suicides and just protects Isabella, pretty much. Flying attacker almost always makes a Coatl as Lizard. Yeah, man, Coatls are fun. Double Coatl is hardly a meme. It's kind of competitive. Oh, is it really? Okay. With Coast, you can take Luthor's 33% magic resistance and Blob with Sirens. Dancing Ghosts. Yeah. Yeah, it's strong though. I like the triple flyers with the double Coatls. Like, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's certainly strong, especially with Rolling the Skies and mixing it as well there with the Tempest. Yeah, very strong. Very strong. Apotheosis as well for some really nice heals. There is going to be not a lot this force can do about it. Not a lot the force can do about it. He's going to be sticking true though. He could just shoot the heroes. Yeah. This is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, fair enough. And it's going to be a bit of a skirmish kite here in the front. So Skin Skirmish is doing quite well. They'll skirmish all the way back to the Temple Guard box here in the back. So we'll see a bit of a kite back here. We'll see a bit of a kite in rotation back here. And I'm sure there's one a little bit down below. Yeah, one on the flank here that should be able to rotate its way out. It's getting caught by zombies though. Yeah, not too long. Yeah, we're going to shoot now. Looks like the Quattro is going to be kind of just wandering around. He's going to belly flop the remainders of the zombie force. Should be able to see him getting in and around and using less than chain lightning, Urine's thunderbolts, and all the good juicy stuff you normally see. Damage here coming down on Isabella, 90 armor for her, but she has no silver shield here like the White King. So, you know, you're going to want to be shooting her as much as possible. She's not going to negate 55% of incoming missiles. So a bit more kite here as well. I'm just going to kind of hold the frame. Yeah, a bit more kite. It's just going to be shooting up against the zombies in the front. You kind of want to wither down the zombies so you don't take too much of the vigor here from the star chambers as they get through. It's nice to have the Tempest if needed, but there's no flying units, so Tempest is not useful. Should the old one's own banishment could be quite nice. No nets, so no nets. So it might have just come in a little bit superior with the banishments and the ruination of cities. Yeah, so it looks like we could be seeing a Blood Chalice soon. I think unlimited. I feel like they're unlimited. Or is there only 2 of them? No, they're unlimited. They're unlimited. That's actually what for me like makes her like super competitive in 2v2s and mostly 3v3s in my personal opinion, because she can use that on anyone. Like kind of VC dwarfs and then mixing in with pretty much any other faction is just super powerful. Super powerful. Because Rune of Doom synergizes with all 3 factions. The Blood Chalice is so nice for Thoric Ironbrow, like so goddamn good. And then you can mix it in with something like Chaos or just whoever really, and you can just, yeah, it doesn't actually matter who you mix in the 3rd faction. They just thump really, really hard. Yeah, there is no role for her, like there's just, everybody does their job better, right? Isabella does heal a little bit there, and she's going to be getting to the front. The Slan Mage is going to have to be careful. He has some okay weapon strength, but he's going to have to fall back here. He's going to get caught here by Isabella and the crew. 407 weapon strength for her, probably down from 450, she's getting poisoned. What are we looking at here for Isabella? Isabella is at 1,100 worth of regen left. Not too much. On foot, she really doesn't have too much health. Shield of the Old One's going down. It's going to be plus melee, plus leadership, and that 20% damage resistance, which is really going to help. In the middle, Star Chamber is going to be fighting pretty strong. We're still going to be kiting, kind of getting caught with our skink skirmishers. Just kind of put those on skirmish for a little bit if you're struggling. Graveguard and whatnot at the side here by Zypher, just getting left a little bit behind there on the micro, but you know, it's to be expected here in the build so wide. Temple Guard going to be fighting against Graveguard with the triple gold chevrons coming in at 34 on top of 34. So it's going to be Dance Macabre. It is going to be Dance Macabre. So it's going to be Van Helds coming down on top here with the Temple Guard with the March of Beguilement. This is a really nice play there on this in this side here coming in from Zypher. Reduce the melee attack here from the Temple Guard down to 0, and increase the melee attack up to 58 for the Temple Guard. They will chew through in just a nice word, but it is going to be a lesser chain lightning here. Oh no, it's regular chain lightning? I'm pretty sure it's a lesser chain lightning. Yeah, lesser chain lightning, and then they have a normal Urine's Thunderbolt, which will pop here in the middle in just a second. Yeah, we are going to have an Apotheosis downtown here somewhere. I didn't quite see where that went down, but so we are going to have an Apotheosis somewhere. And you can see the Slan Mage of High will fight pretty well for the majority amongst most of the troop line here. The TIE Zombie is going to be going hard there with 8 melee attack and 9 melee defense. There's going to be a banishment in the back here. It's going to clean up a lot of the Graveguard great weapons and move into the zombies here by the looks. Yeah, that's actually just grazing the line really nicely and bringing all the type with them. Oh, this could be. Yes, it is. It's going to be a Wind of Death. That's a big investment. That's a big investment here. Sadly, not catching too many of the Temple Guard there. In the front here, looks like the triple here going to be fighting up against the Star Chambers. Harmonic Convergence, melee attack and melee defense going downtown for them. It's going to run out, and then we are going to be using Cold-Blooded a little bit on the early side for me. Cold-Blooded could have certainly been used in other locations, especially here to maintain these Temple Guard fighting. I think using Cold-Blooded is very much a skill. Harmonic Convergence, sorry, not Harmonic Convergence. Apotheosis going down for the Slan Mage. Here in the middle, we are going to have just flyers everywhere. Looks like here Isabella is going to be seeing a healing cap, which means she's done relatively well here fighting in the middle. So it's going to be the Skink Priest of Heavens. Shield of the Old Ones going down. That's a nice Shield of the Old Ones, catching a lot of the units in here. This is, you can see the Temple Guards breaking here. This is where the Cold-Blooded needed to be awaited for. This is needed to prevent the routing here of these Temple Guards so they can fight a little bit longer. But in the middle, it's going relatively strong. We need to protect a little bit more here for Isabella. The Blood Chalice is popped, but we kind of want to use those a little bit now more towards the White King. So it's nice to see we're going to be sniping her. If I jump against the Skin Priest of Heavens, which is an interesting one. Doesn't hit very... Oh, yeah, he gets slammed back. She has like 70 melee attack, right? Or very high melee defense. Oh, she's got very high melee defense. The Quattle is just thumping her. Yeah, so she's got 65 melee defense. So normally they have 70 melee attack, 50 melee defense. But Isabella's going to have good melee defense. A sort of moderate melee attack. But the Skinks of Heavens then, 2 leadership, but he's got 22 and 26. His stats aren't great. His stats really are not great. In the back here, the Skeleton Spearman fighting up against Temple Guard. Temple Guard will butcher those relatively quickly. Banners of Power here is going to be pulling into the Lizardmen favour. Running out of ammunition relatively quickly for the Pterodons. So they're just going to be swooping down and dealing with all of this cheap, cheerful chaff with the triple gold chevron. I think I definitely heard a harmonic convergence going down there. No, it's going to be Apotheosis there for the Pterodon Riders. Keeping those models nice and healthy. We do see a White King with the slowest chase in history here for the Slann. On the toilet chair, he's going to be running away here. 33 speed here. 34 for the Slann Mage. He's actually going to be faster, but he's going to be in charge radius. So he should be able to catch. It's going to take a while. Very got great weapon. Should be able to return to the battlefield. But otherwise, for the majority here, we are going to be... I think we lost Isabella there, I think. Didn't we? Yeah, I think we lost Isabella. Can't quite see. Oh, we haven't lost Isabella. Isabella is... Ah! Isabella's on my right, that's why. Ah, she's chasing off the... yeah, the mage. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh! Big hit there from the for the Quattle. Oh, it just dumps us all over the face of Isabella. Yeah, Ripidactyls and the rest are going to come in. Not Ripidactyls, sorry. Pterodons are going to come in and just, you know, do dumpstering Isabella. Can she get a heal off is the question. Skin Priest will definitely come back here. It would definitely come back. Isabella over here was a bit of a bold choice, Cotton, but you know, we learn from these mistakes. Slann's back in. He's done his 360 juke around the park, and he's going to come back in with the Shield of the Old Ones. Had a banishment here to kind of clear out the rest of the crew of the Spearmen, and now we just need to butcher up the White King. Need to kind of butter the bread there, the big man. That looks like it's going to be army losses. GG's and well played here for Zypher, trying it very hard here with a nice triple gold chevron build. I want Aranessa to have something like a Blood Chalice. Yeah, Aranessa kind of sucks, man. Like, she's got, like, she's got the Spearfisher net, which is really cool. Spearfisher net is quite nice as the VP. Having a net as VP is really good. But, you know, it's on her, which is a bit of a shame, because you've got so many other better Legendary Lords. I'd even still say, even with Luther Harkon getting a nerf, even Luther Harkon's better, in my personal opinion. So he's a human on a stupid undead. Yeah, I know, it kind of sucks. You can't even invocation her, which is a bit annoying. They need to give us some sort of, like, real... Does she have regen? I don't think she has regen. But 775 there for Isabella, with 94, 33, 124, 190, and 140 there for the zombies. I'd love to know what triple gold chevron cost is. It's about 12 each chevron, so 12 times 9. It's about that extra 100 gold, so even this unit here of 193 not paying for itself. But not bad either way. Not bad either way. 206, 140, 400, 570. And the 630 there for the Skeleton Spearman. Apologies. 900, 380, 490, 1,200 there for the Graveguard, with 250 and 380 for the White Kings. Slime Mage, we got of high there, got 760. Skinky there got 10 damage value. No, my Skinky boy. He got 2 kills apparently, but that was definitely 2 zombies. 420, 640, 1,900 there for the Temple Guard. So 520, 340, 500 there for the Skink Skirmishers, with 870, 900, and 840 there for the Pterodon Riders, with 2.5 and 2.1 there for the double Coatls. Yeah, very strong. Who is D Blob? Yeah, thanks for playing GG. Ah, D Blob is Wicked. Hey, Wicked. How you doing, man? Alright, let's get you going. Let's get you rumbling. Let's get it on. Alright, let's ramp it up. So we are going to get it on here. We are going to get it going with... Let's have a look. What have we got here with Mr. VM Caradoc?
Attack the mortals!
Just had those, so we'll replay that. I'll tell you what, for this one, we're going to get something we haven't had so far. I'm going to keep rolling until we get something we haven't had. We keep having the same factions. I'd like something different.
Defender of Ulf 1.
Amazing. The man, the myth, the cane-wielding legend. When he took the Sword of Cain, the man was absolutely OP. Can you just open that, please? Thank you. I spoke with Rusky Player recently, and we discovered we grew up a few minutes away from one another. Oh, nice. Caradoc, you are High Elves. Alrighty, so let's run it again. So I like that High Elves is going to be in. I'd like to get something different. I don't have to start removing factions.
Not unless they get caught!
Couldn't ask for any more. Couldn't ask for any more. Couldn't ask for any more. Dwarfs for Wicked D. He couldn't be asked. He couldn't ask any more here of the gods. He couldn't ask any more. Any more indeed. This tournament gonna be on much longer. This tournament is probably gonna be on. Well, we've got this one. We've then got one more with Omen. So we've got Wicked, we've then got Omen, and in theory, I would be happy to do one or two more after that. So it is likely to be going on for at least another half an hour to an hour. Why'd you ask, Matthew? Everything was triple gold. Yeah. Everything was triple gold. Yeah, everything was triple gold. Wicked. Yeah. Sorry, Neckbait. Yeah. VC heroes don't warrant the blood chalice. Isabella is super cool, but there is just no. I think there can be a role for her, right? Can the blood chalice be used on? Can the blood chalice only be used on heroes and lords? Is that correct, Nickbert? I believe that's correct. Yeah. Give Skaven. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna go onto a dwarven map. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what's calling for the Dowie? We do have a map here. We have a map of absolute champions. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. So we're going to be on Troll Country. Here where the amazing man himself, with Thorgrim Grudgebearer, fought off the trolls and maintained balance in the north. Fought the Greenskins back towards the Chaos Wastes. Back to the... actually, I think he pushed them back more towards Kislev than anything. But he pushed them certainly more towards that direction. Isabella's nice versus VP. Oh, okay. Nice. Fun, thanks. No, I got it on in the background whilst I'm marking. Oh, yeah, no worries, Matthew. No worries. Yeah, I certainly try to... I'll generally keep this going basically until I can't do it anymore. And then after this is done... Me and Rubber Duck of War are going to be going onto Twitch. So let me fire a quick Twitch your way, guys. Quick link to the old bad boy there. We'll be on Twitch playing Age of Empires, him versus me. Hey, Rusty, how you doing, man? How you doing? What's the queue looking like? Well, we've got Wicked D now. We've then got Omen, and then it's open, Rusty. Then it's open. Play on Carrick 8 Peaks. I don't think there is a Carrick 8 Peaks map. I'm pretty sure there isn't. The actual Carrick 8 Peaks map is not called Carrick 8 Peaks, because the actual Carrick 8 Peaks maps is a quest. Cipher, unfortunately, I think. I'll have a look afterwards. Because there's Carrick Angor, Carrick Buftar, Carrick Asgal, and Carrick Dron. So Carrick Buftar is next to the start of Belagar. Carrick Angor is round the corner. Carrick Asgal is... Oh, sugar, where's Carrick Asgal? I can't remember where Carrickhouse Skull is. I think it's one of the more northern ones. It's the ones even near Snarsnake, or the one in between the Empire and the Dwarfs. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll jump in if you got time. Yeah, of course, Rusty. Of course, yeah. Sign up, mate. Sign up. I'll always let you guys know if I can't do any more. Play the siege. No, so it's not a defensive map. It is it's a map where essentially the attacker has 3 different spawn locations that they can start in, and the defender has only 1, which is always interesting. So we're going to play on Troll Country. Yeah, this one gets a bit of love and a bit of hate as well, but yeah, I think it's quite a nice map. Let's go here with Rusty. So we've got the RTK Rusty in here, so that's quite nice. Alright, so for the high elves, we are going to be mixing with white lines of trace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, including here the Pure Main Company. Not only just coming in with the extra stats and looking just so goddamn flipping awesome, they're also going to be having that guardian ability with Armor Sundering. I don't know what about them is Armor Sundering. They're not really very good at crumping like breastplate. Maybe the battle axes are big enough that they can just crump breastplate. Oh, Teclis in the sky! I love it. Sword of Teclis. The Bound Fiery Convocation, the Potion of Chiroi, the Regrowth, Enfeebling Foe, Net of Amatok, Great Arcane Conduit, Kindle Flame, of course with a Tune to Magic. Also here with the Moon Dragon, with the Moon Breath. Very nice. In the back, we are going to have a couple of those cheeky archers to deal with Slayers. Oh my god, double Moon Dragon. Am I seeing this right? Oh, Sun Dragon. So Moon Dragon mixing in with a Sun Dragon, coming in with a Arcane Phoenix with Teckles. Here with the 70% fire resistance, 20% physical resistance, terror, and all of these great, amazing stats. Oh, Belagar! Belagar Ironhammer! Oh my god, we are going to have to force Brimstone guns here in the sky. Brimstones, Gyrocopters, Brimstones, and Brimstones. Mixing in with the Engineer here for D-Blob. D-Blob, D-Blob. Here with Flash Bomb, Firing Atori, and Ristok. Here in the back corners here with the Longbeards, Dwarf Warriors, mixing with Longbeards, Dwarf Warriors here in the front line. Dragonback Slayers, as well as Longbeards, and the true man of Carrick 8 Peaks in with Belagar Ironhammer. Dies in a pretty heroic way in lore, but yeah, 24 money defense for him. And the man here certainly comes with, he just looks so goddamn cool. But he dies at the hands of, sadly, of a quick head taker. So these do fire damage, so they're going to do nothing here up against Teckles. Shooting against Teckles is completely pointless. The Gyro Bomber will do quite well, but the rest will sadly not. Yeah, good damage there. But these need to be firing up here, up against the dragons for sure. Net goes down for the Gyro Bomber. That's the only one that can do damage. The rest do fire damage, so they're not going to do anything here up against Teckles. We are going to move in. We don't have any range to shut him down. We do actually have the Master Engineer. If we could get a Flash Bomb, we might be able to get away. But Deckless is likely going to dumpster. So Flash Bomb goes down, Potion of Chiroi for a bit of healing. We need to shoot these Brimstones into the Sundranger, but I don't think that Wicked knows that the fire damage is going to be resisted by the Arcane Phoenix. Sadly, the only real tool to take down the Arcane Phoenix has fallen. We do have the Dragonback Slayers, but that means it has to force to land. Bound Fiery Convocation as well is going to do the damage here, but it has 120 speed. Arcane Phoenixes, they are expensive, but they are very strong. It's going to be interesting from here. We can see moving forward the White Lions. Moving up to meet them is going to be the Dwarf Warriors. Double Archers are ready to go. They should be able to shoot here up against the Slayers. It's going to be really unfortunate, but the fact you're going to be resisting, because it also has, the missile resistance won't count, because they technically count as artillery. I want it to be 90% resistance, but they're going to get 70% resistance just due to the fire damage. These will not be able to get away. This is 120 speed. There's not going to be a lot you can do. it's not going to do any damage. Dragon is in. We just need to shoot the dragon. We need to shoot the dragons. So now in the front here, we are going to be having the Dwarf Warriors mixing with the long big great weapons, fighting up against the White Lions of Trace, shooting with the arrows over the top here, moving in and just destroying the dragon backs. They're down to half health already. And so the King of the Dwarf Warrior great weapons going to be just kind of pouring through the pocket here to get onto the back there. Nice stuff. Looks like here the Puma Company going to be dumpstering the Dwarf Warriors with the great weapons in the middle. Longbeards as well fighting, mixing in with the mighty Oathstone coming with that melee defense and etc. Dragon is going to be fighting in combat here, going up against the sturdy Longbeards. The unit psychology here is going to help. There should be a turn and burn here up against the dragon. Doesn't have very high melee defense. 44 is okay, but it's not brilliant for a big burly dragon. White Lions doing some nice work in the middle. Archers are going to be breaking all units of the infantry at the front. Belagar is going hand to hand here with some White Lions. In the back here, it really unfortunately looks like that the Master Engineer is going to be getting dumpstered by Teckles. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing. You just need to go. Just need to go. Sadly, Teckles is a really good counter here for the gyrocopter build. Shoot the dragon though. If you can shoot the dragon, that's really, really good. Dragon does not have fire resistance. This is the bound fire convocation that's going to come straight through here on the Dwarf Great Weapons. Yep, this is okay value there, pretty decent. In the back here, we are going to be shooting up against the Dragonback Slayers. They are going to have bronze shields for 20% missile resistance and also physical resistance to 20%. So 40% negation there to incoming missiles. So yeah, it's pretty decent. It's not terrible. Longbeards here are going to fight up against the Moondragon. Moondragon here, 47 melee defense. So they're going to be fighting relatively a little bit stronger there than the Sun Dragon. We are going to be shooting in the double brimstone gun. Should be do some good work here up against the Moondragon. Should hopefully be able to get some big bad boy shots in there. We're shooting up against the Sun Dragon here in the front. Hopefully you can drop a couple of bombs here and there as well. Nice charge there, moving in for the Sun Dragon. This could be Dwarf Warriors, so can certainly be terrified here. Yeah, so big bad damage coming down on the Sun Dragon. If we could take down the Sun Dragon here, or at least force some mana, force some mana output here from the tech list for some regrowths, can certainly stop from nets, etc. So that is going to be the case. We are going to see a regrowth going downtown on the Sun Dragon. That's going to be the Overcast one for 2088, giving 100% regrowth there for the Vigor. A big bad shots going downtown as well. It's going to do a bit of a dumpstering here. These are going to be anti-large and armor piercing, so the 60 armor there for the Sun Dragon is not going to help too much. 95 speed means they won't catch the brimstones, but this fiery bird is going to do an absolute number here, unfortunately. Sun Dragon in the back is going to be running away here from the Longbeards. But they are going to chase in the back here up against the Archers. 26 speed, they are going to be the slowest in the roster. Breath attack, oh, yep, that didn't work. That worked. Oh, that hurts. Nets here for the Gyrocopter Brimstones. I think you just have to shoot this dragon. I think you just have to go. Except that these are gone. There's nothing you can do about it. It's actually going to be army losses. But GG's well played. It was a really, really nice effort here coming in from... and that is the dice roll. That is the dice roll there for the Gyrocopters. Sometimes they'll win you the game. Sometimes they'll lose. Yo, what's up, Captain Morgan? Sometimes they'll win you the game. And sometimes they'll lose you it. But there we go. 2,300 damage value for Teclis. There was no way we were going to bring him down, sadly. Oh, my beautiful Dowie. I love the build as well. I absolutely love this build. This build has stolen my heart. It's such a good build. 2,300 there. 920 and 1,200 for the Sun and Moon Dragon. 880 there for the Pure Main Company. We got 400 and 440 there for the Archers. 322, 800, 630, and 440 there for the White Lions of Trace. Belagar in at 530. Karak Peaks will have to be taken another day. But 530 there for the Master Engineer with 160. And yeah, so just 160 for the Longbeards. For the Great Weapons, 220, 160, 42, and 408 there for the Dwarf Warrior Great Weapons. 412, 430, and 330 there for the Longbeards. With 580 there for the Dragonback Slayers. 500, 700, 450, 530, and 370 there for the Gyro Bombers. Alright, GG's well played. I meant to bring a gun and flamethrower and runesmith. Oh, yeah, no worries, Wicked, man. Hey, doggy dog dog dog. How are you, my friend? No worries, Wicked. It was really hard because obviously 70% fire resistance for the mage is really tough. Use the armor debuffs combined with melee right above the gyros. Yeah, the problem is the fact that the brimstone guns do fire damage is the fact that the arcane phoenix is actually a pretty nice pick in this matchup. Because the gyrocopters just can't do anything against it. I accidentally gold chevroned my whole army. I mean, that happens, man. Alright, so Omen, you're up. Mr. Omen, where are we? There he is. The Omens is on and ready. Oh, sorry, I didn't put you in, my friend. There we are. We can hang out there for a short while on the top. The big DBD legend. Alright, so let's hop in here on the floor and let's see what we got. But thank you very much for playing Wicked, man. It was nice to eventually have you on the channel. It's nice to have you here. It's really nice. Hey, Bretonia! Oui, oui! Yes, yes. Let's go. Wee wee. Alright, so Bretonia against who? We only had one Bretonia game so far that was absolutely hilarious. So I'd like to see something new or something we haven't seen much of.
The true king.
I'll take that. Oh, you guessed the faction. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. So Omens is Dark Elves, and he can be whoever he likes to be there with the Dark Elves. So, the Dark Elves up against... Sword of Torgald seems like a fun one there for that. Where's the Sword of Torgald? There we go. Alright, map set. Alright, so here we go. We're back in. We're back in. We're ready to rumble. We're ready to rumble. Yeah, last time I played Logic's King of the Hill, I overclicked and brought 5 peasant archers and had no way of protecting them. Instead, I planned to bring 2. It happens a lot. Yeah, sure it does it does indeed happen. Was fun though. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. It happens. It happens. It was a fun battle though. I like to see. I liked your Belagar pick though. Your Belagar pick certainly won me over. Certainly won me over. Oh wow, that is a overwhelming amount of yes. I like to watch FPS games. Oh okay, fair enough. Fair enough. How do you accidentally go chef on your entire army? Well, it's a skill. It's a skill. I'll give you that. So I just set up a thing for you guys, depends. There we go. Little thing for you guys. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Alright, Sword of the Goud with the Dark Elves up against the Bretonians. Watch me accidentally bring the Knights of More next time. Oh, yeah, the Knights of More are cool, man. The Knights of More are cool. I keep main can change. Cool. Fair enough. Campaign units are so fun. Yeah, they are super fun. They are super unbalanced, but yes, they are fun. Logic, when is your birthday? My birthday is not until next year, I'm afraid. My birthday is not until next year. My birthday is not until next year. So now you have to do the calculations in your head. Logic. What's that for, sorry? I clicked yes, but meant to say yes, but depends on the game. Oh, I mean, yes or depends on the game. Doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't really matter. I just wondered if you guys will want to see me, because obviously, like, FPS games is what I grew up on, and like if I take them seriously, FPS games is, you know, is my thing. Like, I'm like 4 times better at FPS games just naturally than RTS. I've played I played 8 months of competitive RTS. That's it. I played about 8 years of fun Call of Duty and about 4 years of competitive Call of Duty. So. Yeah, maths on stream is not fun. I'd watch you do some FPS games on Twitch. Yeah, man, I'd love to do a couple of FPS games. It would have to be on Twitch. Twitch is a lot easier to do for FPS games, because I can just fire up my console, and then we can just you can just watch me play some old school games. I haven't worked out how I'd get I kind of want to get the PS5 before I do that, but I don't know how I would work my camera in with that. I don't know how I'd interlink it with the PC. I don't know if we'd be able to capture the image of this screen, because technically it's not on the computer. I would have to work it out. I would have to work it out what I'm going to do. I'd probably have to just get a capture card or something like that from my PC to then play it through so you can see my face. Or I just play without a camera on. Which FPS games are you thinking about? Well, Call of Duty would just be my go-to. Questing Knights in the front line here, mixing with double Knights of the Realm. Over here on the right as well, some more Questing Knights and another unit of Knights of the Realm. The Wardens of Montfront here at the front. The ones here with the brown steeds coming in with the poison arrows. I think they look a little bit underwhelming. But Mounted German Archers as well here, just regular. Mixing in the back here, we are going to have some Pox Arrows. Mixing in with the Double Paladin and Fae. Going in pretty hard here with Caradoc. And with the Chance of Potions, Arcane Conduit, Dwellers Below, Earthblood, and also there the Mist of the Lady. And looks like some Battle Pilgrims here at the back, 2 units. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Sway Peasants as well, dotted around the pocket. So, for moments, we are going to be having quite a few units. So, Cold One Knights, mixing in with Cold One Dread Knights, Cold One Knights, Cold One Dread Knights, the Knights of the Ebon Claw as well, with the, I love their colour scheme. Look at that colour scheme. So goddamn sexy. Here with the Murderous Mastery. Always amazing stats. 52 melee defense as well. It's huge for cavalry. It's so goddamn huge for cavalry. 120 armor, bronze shield. And also here they don't rampage, which is also excellent. We do have rampage here for the Cold War Knights. Missing the front line with Dread Spears. Bleak Swords. More Dread Spears. Bleak Swords. And more Dread Spears. Yeah, very, very nice indeed. In the advantage here, the Sorceress of Beasts here with the Curse of an Era, and the Wild Heart with Marcus Darkblade there with the Blood Price, the Demon's Curse, Zarkon, and the Warp Sword of Cain. Hey, Luke Gray, how you doing, man? Loving the stream logic. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words. You can ask Nami. She streams with a PS5. Yeah, but Namiku doesn't have camera on, right? The difficulty is getting a camera on. So I streamed with my PS4 before, but I don't know how to apply a camera to it, as it doesn't have the settings. It's very, very basic on the PS4. It's very basic. So charging forward, poison arrows are going to shoot here into the face of the Cold One Knights. 90 armor bronze shield should negate a lot of damage. You can see 3 damage at the beginning. Slow down there. That's a bit of a risky move. That's a lot of winter magic to slow down 1 unit. What is the Montfront going down to 69 speed? We have 58 there with a bit of poison applied to Malice Darkblade. So we're not going to catch her in the front, but the Curse of Nera is good, but you need to move up with the remainders of your force. You can't just sit there and allow them to get shot here by the Wardens and the units of the Mounted German Archers. Moving on to the Spears as well, the Spearmen at Arms. Knights of the Drowned are going to be waiting here in the wings. Lots of arrows going to be doing some decent damage here against the Cold One Knights, but of course losing a lot of ammunition in the process. Yeah, don't be afraid to juke back and forward here, juke back and forward as you move up the remainders of your force. You know, just kind of bait out a few shots here and there. We do actually have a bit of healing there for Mima's Darkblade. The Mimas is going to be strong today. The Mimas are strong with this one. Got to be careful with these three as well. Mimas can slap cheeks for sure. You do have the Mist of the Lady, but of course here you do have the Blood Price and all kinds of extra OP dumpstery here for the big man. That's not going to go for it. The Paladins are in. And here we go. Cheeks are going to get slapped, and boom, straight in. Thumping very hard here up against Malice Darkblade. Poison over the top as well, so we are going to be getting the Blood Price going down. And also there we are going to get the Demon's Curse. The Curse of an Arrow as well. Negative 48 melee defenses. He's going to be dumbstering the Paladins here. Going down to 0 melee defense for both. And yeah, that one Paladin there. You want to target the one without the physical resistance first. You want to target the one that actually has Guardian. But there's a lot of damage going downtown here for these. They are going to be slowed down to 57 speed. Malice is going to be 68, so he might be able to hop into the back here and get a good rear punch. He does get a lovely rear punch. Good work there. That's actually going to negate the melee defense as well here from the Paladin. Oh, big hits going downtown. This Paladin is having a bad day of it. Hits are getting thumped here. Now I'm going to moving in with the Cold One Dread Knights. Dread Knights going up against the Knights of the Realm. Anti-large, but no AP in for them. 120 armor is going to be very thick to punch through. Mimas is down to half health, though. We are going to have to be seriously careful with him. Cold One Dread Knights, sorry, not Cold One Dread Knights, Cold One Spear Riders moving over here to the left-hand side to go fight against the Wardens of Montfront. And so the lady is going to be over here as well. The Arcane Conduit charging forward.
Brace yourselves!
Looks like she's going to be charging into the middle here, trying to see if we can get a good fight in there. It's like here in the back we are going to be having the Knights of the Realm Earthblood going downtown here for the Knights of the Realm, but it's not going to be enough. Dwellers below here in the pocket on the Dread Spears. So it's going to catch a lot of your Spearmen as well, but it's actually going to catch the full amount there of the Dread Spears. I don't really know if Dwellers below is worth every unit of 400. That's not going to be a good mana return there. I think it's 11 mana investment, which you'd be lucky if you get probably about 200 to 300 gold investment return. I don't know. You probably expect somewhere in the range of about 1.5k value from your caster from the mana return. On average. So in the middle here, we are going to see the double Paladins still going in. We are going to be seeing as well Mimas in the middle, fighting here alongside some Cold One Dread Knights. Negative 5 melee attack here for Mimas. Mimas is going to be going strong. We are wavering here with the Paladin. We were going with one there with Guardian. As Blood is popped, we now are going to be using the Blood Price. Oh, Bloodstorm goes down. Sarkin has been activated here in the middle. We are going to be absorbing here. We need the Reaper of Souls getting popped here on the Fae. You must immediately go to the Fae. Now you've taken Zarkin, you have to take her down. Nice, we are going to be fighting here. We have broken the Cold One Dread Knights. We are going to be fighting with Mimas. 58 speed for him. She is really trying to get away here. We have nothing to pin her in. We need a slow here from the Sorceress. She has 95 speed there. There's not a lot you can be able to do. We do need to charge in here. She's going to be running away. So over here on the right-hand side, we have completely negated this engagement. So Questing Knights fighting here up against the Cold One Dread Knights. Cold One Dread Knights should do well here. They should do well, but it looks like they are going to be losing. Cold One Dread Knights fighting up against Knights of the Realms, like the Cold One Dread Knights, the Cold One Spear Riders lose. In the back here, we are going to be having Dread Spears chasing up against the Questing Knights. In the middle here, we have Battle Pilgrims kind of butchering up against the Knights of the Ebon Claw needs to be on that left-hand side, fighting up against the Hero Core. Bleaksworn's taking on Battle Pilgrims. Ebon Claw should be able to come around the left-hand side, and now we're going to break the Dread Spears here with a bit of pressure from the Battle Pilgrims. Over here in the top, we are going to have some Pox arrows shooting here into the Bleak Swords as they fight and break up against the pressure. But they do break the peasant mobs in the process. The triple is going to be back, a bit of healing here in the backside. So we are going to charge in the front here. So the Wardens of Montfort, running out of ammunition, are going to be fighting here and holding back Zarkin. Should hopefully be able to get the Reaper of Souls here for a bit of healing for the big man. He will be taking damage here over time. It's about 8 damage of ticks. Sorry, a tick of 8 damage per second. Some more arrows here in the top coming from the Mounted German archers. They're going to be shooting here probably into the Cold War Knights. Probably not a bad target choice. On the floor, though, we are going to be chasing with the Cold War Knights. Moving here, we might be able to get a bit of an interception going through. Looks like here the micro going to be, unfortunately, a little bit too slow there. Might be able to catch out some of the Paladins here. Paladins is going to run away. Could do with the Sorcerers of Beast coming over with the Curse of an Era. So we do shatter the Wardens of Montfort. Shatter there with the Spearmen at Arms. And now we need to get forward with the remainders of the force. And try and get into this pocket and push back the lovely Bretonnians. In the middle here, looks like the French are going to be holding pretty strong. The Battle Pilgrims here are going to be pushing off the Knights of the Ebon Claw. 52 melee defense. I don't quite know how that happened. But looks like they are going to get pushed back here by the Holy Battle Pilgrims. In the middle here, we can see Dreadspears fighting yet again up against the Questing Knights. Only AC armor, not super high, but it is going to tilt into a little bit of the higher realms. 90 of the realms coming in. 90 armor here should be doing a little bit better. Should be able to fight against the Dreadspears a little bit better. So the Big Swords are going to get recharged here by the Questing Knights. They're going to get thumped very, very hard here. Balance of power pushing into the Bretonnian favour. So the Knights of the Ebon Claw do fall here to the Battle Warriors. But, yeah, it's not all over yet. It's not all doom and gloom. I'm going to be wavering here in the back with the Paladins. One is going to be broken, getting pushed off here by the Sorceress of Beast. She's going to be trying to do kind of remain with the butter and bread tactic here at the backside for the Paladin. We do shatter the other one. We now need to move forward with Zarkin here and try and see if we can get on top of the Fae. That is the priority, whilst Zarkin is going to be dying over time. 197 there. Surprised the Paladin didn't shatter, but we now need her back in immediately. This is where the micro really will pay off. Here in the middle, so we are going to get an Earthblood here for all of the Knights. The Knights should be able to clear up shop here in the back. We don't have too healthy cavalry. Also here with the Pox arrows, so we are going to charge in with the Knights, trying to see if we get a big dumpstering here on the backside. That's a nice charge there in the back, shutting down those Pox arrows. Zarkin is in chase, and he's going to be dying over time, and the Bretonnians are just not going to engage. Just keep an eye here, just make sure the Caradoc is fully engaging. It's like here, the Peasant Pox arrows, if they do break, just to maintain that they are engaged in combat. So we are going to rampage there with the Cold War Knights, mixing it in with the Zarkin as well. Zarkin's going to be down to 600 health. There we go. We do get a heal there going down for him. We are going to get the Reaper of Souls. Curse of an Era down as well, so he's going to get some lovely juicy healing here in the middle. That's going to be a nice aura of healing on top of the Spearman as well. He's now going to be dropping in at 8 per second, and he's now going to fight and charge into the back. He's not going to be able to catch, and this is the problem here with Zarkin in such a matchup. He just dies over time, and you just ignore him. You just ignore him. You can charge him with the Mounted German archers, you don't care. It's actually just think of it as a time block. Even if he is fighting against the Mounted Yeoman, he's just dying himself. It looks like this is going to be a win here for the side of the Bretonnians. There's not really too much left. Looks like the Knights of the Ebon Claw, 2 models still fighting. No idea how. That is going to tick over to army losses. GG's and well played here to the Bretonnians with some really nice tactics up against Mimas Darkblade. Yo! Hey, Sophie. It's like, if you're not a bot, yell quack. Yep, yep. Just gonna remove that. That's very early transformation into Zarkin. Yeah, I think he was getting butchered a little bit. But really nice though. 1,100 for Mimas in his Mimas form. Didn't quite see him in the rest, but 109 there for the Sorceress of Beasts. 114, 630 there for the Bleak Swords. With 707, 300, and 307 there for the Dreadspears. 293 with 930 and 1,300 for the Cold War Knights. with 1,150, 1,150, and 750 there for the Knights of the Ebon Claw. 1,750 for the Fey Enchantress, with 730, 500 for the Paladins, with 150, 159 for the Peasant Mobs, 300 and 150 there for the Spearmen at Arms. 600 and 680 for the Battle Pilgrims, with 300 and 1,300 for the Knights of the Realm, and 540. 900 and 850 for the Questing Knights. 600 for the Mounted Yeoman Archers for the Wardens of Montfort, coming in at 682, with 318 and 400 there for the Peasant Bowmen. Yeah, you only see Malice's stats. So if Zarkon's at 1.6, it means you got a total of 2.7k. Yeah, so Zarkon got a total of 1.6k, and then Malice got 1.1, it was a total of 2.7k. Justice for Sophie and Malice, I know. The Mimus, he tried strong here. He tried strong, but unfortunately was not able. Yes, there are places, dog. There are places. We'll fix you up here with slot 12. But right now, it's going to be down to Mr. RTK Rusty. Sorry, Omens, I'm going to have to kick your body just so we can get people in. Alright, so Rusty's up. Let's see if we can get him in. Aha, welcome. Alright, cool. Let's get this down here. Oh, I forgot to change it again. I'm an idiot. We'll put that up there for now. Alright, so let's roll the dice. Getting rather hungry now. So we'll make this the last two, I think.
Defender of Ulf 1.
We just had that. We just had high elves. Let's try and get something else. So we haven't had Beastmen, and we haven't had Vampires yet. Just as I say that. Alright, so one last roll. I think we've had everything today. Oh, we haven't had Empire. We haven't had Empire. I'll take this, isn't it? Alright, so it's going to be VP versus Elizabeth. Alright, thank you very much for Omens for playing. And now we're going to be shooting over here with RTK Rusty. I feel like I have to put your S in, don't I? I think. I can't remember how it works for you guys. But yeah, I believe I had to put the S in for you. Watching Carodot. At Carodot, I will go watch now. Yes, I just signed you up, dog. Yeah. Yes, he played Lizards. He played a really strong army, actually, which was quite interesting. All right, VP. Hopefully Bob Tresh is not watching. All right, so let's go on here and see if we can find a cool map. All right, Eschen it is. Eschen. So would you watch me play some FPS games in the future? Yes, is the answer. Okay, so why don't I put forward a few ideas about what you guys might want to... I would be doing it on Twitch, by the way. I wouldn't be doing it on YouTube, just so you know, for the future. All right, let's see what else. What else do I play? I have to think about what I play. What are the majorities of FPS games that I play? Not many, to be quite honest. I've got any on here. Any good examples here? Doesn't look like it. All right. Okay. Cool. I'll just whip those three for now. Most of the stuff I play is normally multiplayer when it comes to FPS games. Like the majority of what I played is like Apex Legends and Call of Duty is pretty much what I played. Like Call of Duty, I have infinite years. I think I played every single game pretty much to a not all to a decent level, but I played like a good amount of every single game. Oh, splash myself in the face. Thank you, Teabag. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I don't have Halo. I don't have Halo, but I could certainly get a couple of guys together to do. I can certainly get my old squad together to play some Apex. Man, this takes me back. Last card I played was Ghosts. Oh man, Ghosts was a good game. Yeah, Halo's free, Ducky. Yeah, Halo's free. Halo's free on Steam, if you haven't already got it. Yeah. I think I told you this, Ducks. I think I told you this. Yeah, it's free. You have to pay for the campaign. But the multiplayer is free. It's also controller competitive. Which controller is also advised. I never thought I would say that on an FPS game, but controller is advised over over the mouse and keyboard. Multiplayer is free and the campaign is effectively a DLC. Yeah, essentially, yeah. What about Valorant? I tried it 2 weeks ago, and see, I like Valorant, but I'm also like I've never played Valorant, so I would like be good at Valorant. I think I've just never played it, so I'd be starting at a big deficit. No, it's free on PC, Ducks. It's free on PC. Xbox, I'm not sure. Yeah, I love Valorant. Yeah, Valorant's cool, man. I've seen a lot of Valorant. Yeah, I could certainly play Valorant for sure. But of course, I'll be playing against, you know, PC players then. Also, I find a lot of PC-related FPS games are heavily... There's a lot of heavy cheating. There's a lot of heavy cheating, but I will touch that another day. I have no idea, Rusty. Did you check banner rules? You're a big boy, Rusty. You're a big boy. I want to check your build. That's fine. Build is fun, mate. Yeah, build is fun. I'm over here cheating on you today. Yes, you are, Luke. Welcome to the good side. Welcome to the good side of the quack. Don't join the bad side. Want to play some time, Caradox? Still. Yeah, I'll give Valorant a try. I'll give Valorant a try for sure. I'll give Valorant a try. Yeah. Just for you. I'll give Valorant a try. Just for you. All right. So the second to last game, we are going to be here with VP up against the Almighty. The Almighty Lizardmen, the old ones here. So Felbats in the sky, mixing with more Felbats. We are going to have a Luther Harkon as well here on top of it. Terragoose. Here with the Hornswaggle, the Death Streak, the Magical Void as well, 30% magic resistance in a 40-meter radius, and with Regeneration. Here with the Sirens, mixing in as well with the Bombers in the front line, with a buckload of Polearms and a buckload of Deckhand Mobs, mixing in with the Triple Deck Gunners, and here, quite the wide front line indeed. Moving in with Chameleon Stalkers, moving in as well here with the Skink Cohorts. The double of the Bastillon solar engines, here as well with the Slum Mage of toilet seats. We are going to have the Javelins as well, it's like 5-inch Javos, moving in with some Cold One Riders and some Feral Cold Ones. So for the Magic Toilet Slan, we are going to be having Burning Head, the Flaming Sword of Ruin, Cold Blooded, Kindle Flame, Shield of the Old Ones, and Banishment. So over here on the side here, this is definitely going to be Vampiric Magic. Yeah, Vampiric here with the Taunt, the Invocation, the Drowned Dead, and Curse of the Undead. Yeah, pretty common, pretty standard, pretty interesting. Let's do this. So it's like Apex Legends is the one. It is the one. I might have to get onto the boys then and see if we want to get together and do some. Me and the boys are all controller players on PS4. I've been meaning to get a PS5 for a while. If I get my PS5 as well, I'll need to get a new controller. I've got one here. You guys can't really see it. This is my current controller. It's got paddles on the back, but it's okay. It's fallen apart. I did a lot of Vermintide. I play Vermintide on PS4 controller. I know it's terrible. It's a sin, but I play top level on it, so I don't care. I'm very good with controller. Have the memes died? The memes have like kind of fallen away. Yeah. RTK joined, and you know the memes fell away. Eh, College, eh? No, I'm joking. No, yeah, the memes seem to have slightly fallen off. Sadly, the true memes have fallen away. But no, this is a good build. This is a good build from Rusty. I like it. To be fair, I didn't expect the memes. I didn't expect the memes to be as strong as they were. The memes were strong. The memes were strong, for sure. Good luck, have fun. Nice. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alrighty. So a lot of you have clicked something else but put it in chat, and I haven't seen anybody do so. Or maybe just Valorant was the one. Yeah, Valorant from Caradoc. Okay. Some of you like Call of Duty. Some of you like Call of Duty. Maybe see me and Ducks play Call of Duty at some point. Maybe. We are experts in the realms of Call of Duty. Our big shots in the sky go downtown on Lufa Harken. We do have the fire damage here from the Bastiladon, but of course the magic damage will be negated there by the magical void. So, you know, kind of take it or leave it. He does pretty much the same damage up against Lufa. Lufa's just going to 360. Owie. Owie, that hurt. That really hurt. That really hurt. Lufa Harken was like, oh! But he uses a lot of the... he needs to take the blasting charges off fire at will. He's going to use all of them on Lufa and none of them on this front line. Alright, so from the back here, we are going to be getting negative armor, negative speed, negative melee defense there for the Slime Mage. He's going to be getting 360 no-scoped here in the sky by Lufa Harken. Lufa Harken has, what, pretty strong 512 as well, coming in with reduction of physical resistance, I think. Yeah, and then miscast charge 100%, so, you know, it's pretty strong there. Once welcome, he might be able to dive in there for a quick cheeky snipe as well. Breath attack, the Slan takes like an absolute champion. He takes that breath attack right to the face, no dams given. We can see here gunfire getting spread into the front up against the Bastiladon solar engine. Solar engine shot hits up against these zombie pirate deckhand bombers. Bombers will help in the front line, but it should be interesting. Blasting charges not used from the Chameleon Stalkers. That is a mistake for sure. They need to be utilised for all of their blasting charges. They'll rip apart cheap front lines of the zombie deckhand mobs. So we can see here, Sirens on the side, they should be able to push out here and cause a little bit of terror here up against the Ferrocold ones, etc. Great AP from them as well. Pole Arm's going to kind of just mix and match here up against that. Burning Head in the front, just kind of taking apart the bombers. Quite nice work there. Should be able to actually work onto the second one here. Oh yeah, that's a really nice Burning Head. So we are going to catch the first one, and we're also going to catch the second one. Look at that, grinding down the meat sacks here in the back. Gorgeous work there from the Burning Head. Show the old ones in the Widow with the old Slime Mage Priest of the toilet chair. Going to be getting kind of 360 no-scopes here in the sky. Call of Duty style here from Lufa Harken. He's been certainly working on his 360s there and doing all the good jobs there. Skinko Javelin's going to be thumping in the sky here up against Lufa Harken. Javelin's over the top, moving into the zombie pirate deckhand bombers. And the Slan does teleport away, leaving behind the infinite toilet sea. Banishment in the back is not quite going to catch too much, but we can see here Skinko Horns will be moving into the back, and unfortunately we are going to be thumping into the flanks there of the Bastiladon solar engine. We really need to push the back here as quickly as possible. Balance back going into the VP favour. We lost a lot of the dinos. We have lost our lore. We are going to be wavering map wide here. If we're not careful, it's going to be a very quick flip in army losses. But it's looking close. It's looking close. We have a couple of summons here in the front from the Vampire Fleet Captain. She has the pole arm, right? Yeah, she has the pole arm. No pistol here today. But you can see Lufa Harken just kind of yeeting around in the middle. Just doing the good old 360s where necessary. Returning is going to be the Chameleon Stalkers. We do get a return as well there. That is going to be a drop. GG's and well played there. VP, certainly at this level of the game, is very, very hard for the Lizard Men. You just have to go uber wide. Uber wide there as the Lizard Men. I love how you added in LS in front. Where's this, sorry? That white line. No, he was fine. He was fine. He was fine. I'd have to rewatch it. I didn't notice it being a problem, but I'm not looking for white line camping. That'd be a shame if that was the case, but I didn't see it. My apologies. I can't believe the amount of damage Lufa done by the half volley. Oh, do you know what? I skipped the end results. Oh, sorry. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired on Hungary. Hard to go uber wide with corner camp to white line. I mean, I'd have to watch. It didn't look awful. If it was, I apologise. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking for White Line Camp. Yeah, exactly. I'll send it to you. I'm not gonna be watching now. I'm not gonna be watching now. Sorry, Rusty, if that was the case. Yeah, my bad, Rusty. I mean, he does say here, Kuru play if he returns if he wants. I don't have time. I don't have time, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to eat because I'm going to be streaming again in a little bit. So, otherwise, I will never eat. I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I haven't eaten all day, and I am very, 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 very hungry. I don't know. I will do it. I will. Alright, Rusty, it looks like you're up, my friend. It looks like you're up. It looks like we are going to concede there with Caradoc. Yeah, he said it was. He said if he did do it, it was an accident. He didn't mean to. He's normally really chilled. If he meant to, it was a complete mistake. So he said you can have the spot. Rusty. He said you can have the spot. So can I see you here? Can I see you? I can't see you. Oh, dog, you're up. Dog, doggy dog, dog, doggy dog, 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 dog. Alrighty. Logo. Switch side for me, would you? Cool. Rusty, are you there? Rusty. There he is. Yeah, he apologised, Rusty. He apologised. He's like, it was just a mistake. It was just a mistake. It was just a mistake. He's apologised and said, listen, man, you play. No worries. There's no worries. No dramas. No stress. Yeah. He's just not that kind of guy, man. He's not that kind of guy. He's been good for the last. I mean, he won 3 in a row, and he's been good for all the last games. He's been good. He is good every single week. Like Caradoc has been on my channel since I was like less than 50 subscribers. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you with full confidence, it was just a pure mistake. It was just a pure mistake if that was the case. Man, I do it sometimes. And like it was nothing spiteful. I promise you. But he said the spots there for you to play if you want it. I'll give you a second or two. I just need to find this. It was. Alrighty. No, just. What subscriber? CJ, you were definitely in the top 100. I'm pretty sure. You were definitely in the top 100. You weren't in the top 50, I don't think. But you were definitely in the top 100. For sure. For sure you were, yeah. Well, I need somebody to play. The lobby is open to anybody now. The lobby is open to anybody to play. Absolutely anyone can just jump in. First come, first serve. As I am extremely hungry. Alright, so let's get here with Doggo. Let's see what his faction's going to be. Rapans de Leonese. Well, what factions have we had yet? So we've had Norska, we've had Skaven. Do we have Skaven? Have we had Skaven? We haven't had Empire. Should we just do Empire against Beastmen? Yeah, go on, man. We haven't had those factions yet. Let's just do those two. Let's just do those two, right? Let's just do Empire and Beastmen. Just haven't had them yet, so you know why not? I think that's in the whole spirit of things. Number 84. Oh, you were number 84? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, Empire. Nice. Alright, Doggo will get Empire. I just need anybody to play? Is any single person wants to jump in and have a game? I'm done in Halo, so I can't. Ah, I see. The real question is, who was Logic's first ever subscriber? My first ever subscriber was one of the Call of Duty boys, actually. I made it a long time ago to help with Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure they're still subscribed, I'm pretty sure. I came to Battlemania Season 1, Week 3. I remember playing myself like trash since I am there. You made the final in that season, I seem to remember, Carolock. I think you made it to the final, and you played like really, really well. Carolock, by the way, no one else has joined up. I don't know if you just want to keep playing. It's open for you. You're on Beastmen, so it's up to you. Yeah, Beastie Boys are cool, man. Beastie Boys are cool. I have no idea how to properly fire the Beastie Boys. Yeah, I think that they're going to go wide with cavalry and all those kinds of things. Multiplayer, but I wish I was on. Console would be horrifying for this game, Luke Gray. But, you know, yeah, I wish there was, you know, a little bit more access to this game. You do need a relatively decent PC to be able to play it, especially, like, you know, for Warhammer 3 and future games coming. Oh, Season 2, was it? 1 minute. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Yeah, Season 2 you got in. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember you getting, I think it must be in Season 2 then, you got through to the semi-final. But back in the days of Season 1, I used to do double elimination, which was a really fun way of doing it, but it was quite confusing for all new players. So I kind of adopted a different method. How much would I have to spend to be on a capable computer? Where are you from, Luke Gray? Are you from the States or are you from the United Kingdom? Try and do the translation for you, but I reckon I think that yeah, I think Empire into Beastman's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say you could easily get a PC for £1,000. You could easily get a PC for £1,000 that'll run this game comfortably. That includes like monitor and stuff like that. Yeah, so it'll be about $1,300, $1,400, something like that, if depending on what side of the world you're on. That would get you a decent PC that will also run Warhammer 3, and that'll run the game that'll run the game with no problems. Beastman. Beastman. Do we have Drakwold on here? I believe we do have Drakwold. Devastation of Ostermark. Oh, the Drakwold map's not on here. Is it called the Drakwold? Alright, we're going to go here with Outdorf Outskirts then. States, yes, I reckon over here, so, I mean, I won't talk about mine, but mine was really expensive, but mine would deal with anything I wanted to deal with. I would say something like an i7 processor, quad core, at least 16 gigs of RAM, will do you fine. And then you want a decent. It's going to come down to your graphics card as well. Graphics card is where it's important. Yeah. So if you could probably get that for about probably about $1,200 to $1,400. I would have thought. Yeah, I would have thought. Mine is completely customized. But probably about 1.4K is what you're looking at for i7, quad core. A good graphics card, a really good graphics card is almightily expensive. My graphics card, considering the expense of my PC, was probably in the region of about 20 to 25% of the entire build cost. Yeah, that's expensive. But then monitor as well. Like monitor, you don't need for anything special. Like I got this monitor about 5 years ago, and it's 144 hertz, 1080p. 1 millisecond reaction time. It was back then. It was about 100 and something pound, about 180. You get it a lot cheaper now. You're probably about 120 quid for a monitor like that. Mouse and keyboard. I've got like a basic mouse. Basic mouse cost me like 20 quid. It's 12,000 DPI, which is fine. Which means I have like 3 settings. It can go like uber fast, or like I can like whiz it around the screen if I really want to. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons on it, which I use 2, so it doesn't matter. And then a cheap keyboard. They cost me like 50 quid for those 2. I don't know. I reckon you get a full PC for about $1,500. $1,500 for like a decent enough that will run this Warhammer 3 for the next couple of years. Yeah, for sure. And that will run like 90% of games that you know that are reasonable that you want to play. Yeah, 100%. Let's do this. Right, guys, give me 10 seconds. So you'd recommend I find somewhere capable of building me one then? Yeah, so I built mine. So I grabbed all the bits that I wanted for my PC, and then a company made it, and then sent it to me. That's how I did mine. And it's really nice with the company. If I want to upgrade it, I can upgrade it, pay them money, they'll take it in, they'll clean it, upgrade it in any way I want to. So I'm going to go, I got 16 megs of RAM, I'm going to go up to 32 megs of RAM and, you know, get a few extra upgrades for the PC, just for myself. And then, yeah, they'll take it, clean it, do it, and for a very, very small fee. Very small fee. Which is awesome. Anyway, give me 10 seconds, give me 10 seconds. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do this. But yeah, Luke Ray, if you want to join up on the Discord, my friend, we'll certainly go over PCs. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy, but I certainly have some good knowledge when it comes to it. Okay, I see. Not supercomputer. Literally, it sounds like good. Thanks. Yeah, you don't need a supercomputer. Mine is very, very strong, but it's not a supercomputer for sure. Like 16 megs of RAM allows me to run YouTube, run the game, 2 different screens, mouse, keyboard, microphone input. I'm just doing lots of things as well with OBS going off, Discord running in the background. I can do just a bunch of things, right? So yeah. Thanks. Did all make sense though? Just couldn't do it myself. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Yeah, there's all sorts of companies out there like PC Specialist and stuff like that. That's where I got mine done. They'll be able to help you out, you know, get you sorted with your PC, get it delivered to you, and then, you know, just make sure you've got like good HDMI cables. Just do your research on, take some time to get your head around it. But make sure you've got a good HDMI cable that will run 1080, you know. There's all different types of cables that run different hertz, and like if you want 4K, you need to make sure you have a correct 4K. Like you can have a 4K monitor and, you know, a PC that's able of rendering 4K, but if you haven't got the correct HDMI cable, it won't produce 4K imagery for you. Just make sure you've done all the research and you know what you're doing. Make sure you've got internet as well. Is not so huge on this game, but internet is important, especially if you want to do like FPS games. Internet's important, so make sure you've got good internet connection. Always try and have a LAN cable connected if you can. Learn the differences between your LAN cables. So like if you're running 100 megabytes download, 300, 500, if you're running a terabyte download, you know, just kind of work. Gigabyte download. Just make sure you know what you're doing, what you need to make sure that your PC's optimal. Just a bit of reading, really. Like I try and read as much as I can and kind of keep up on the tech and make sure that I'm, you know, on top of things. Alrighty, so we're in here today. We're going to be with the Empire, coming here with Pistoliers in the front. 4 units of the Pistoliers. It's a lot of micro. Mixing in with the Sterling's Revenge. The boys here coming in. They don't really look that impressive, I'm going to be honest. But they will have Immune Psychology, great AP as well, and Firewalls moving with Stalk. I really wish they made these look cooler, man. Like they look like fine, but they're not cool, if you know what I mean. Like they're Sterling's Revenge, man. They're going to be like having some wicked color design, but yeah, yeah. As we can see here, look at this. Look at the Silver Knights here of the Empire. These are just basic infantry troops, and they look so sweet with their like really nice steel plate armor. Don't know, it just looks cool. So Boris, the man of Ulrich, is going to be in the sky here today on top of his Imperial Griffin with the Deadly Onslaught, Foeseeker, the Midland Runefang, the White Cloak of Ulrich with Crush the Weak, Hold the Line, and Blood Roar. So for those who don't know, Boris actually did take down Kazarak One Eye, but then of course falled to the forces of Kazarak, and said that he deserved to die like a man, not like a beast. Big respect, big homie. So Net in the back with Banishment and the Power Stone, with also the ability there for ITP and Leadership, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be Exorcism there for Leadership and Immune Psychology. In the back with Spearman, dodged here with the Sigma Sons. So the Sons of Sigma here are going to be unbreakable in all levels of adversity. Swordsman in the frontier at 3 units. So yeah, pretty good, pretty wide, pretty strong, pretty mobile. So, Doggers at the front there with the Chaos Warhammer Poisons. They're going to be shutting down all levels there of the Pistoliers. Here as well with the Centaurs, pushing in with the Gore Herd. Some here with shields, some without. And some more Ungors here on the right-hand side as well. Looks like here we are going to have some Centaur throwing axes, mixing in with the Groghus of the Wolf's Run. A regen really nice for a unit such like this, if you do have a spell like Mystify Miasma. Melkos here won't kill units, but you'll certainly, with Drunken Bravado, get the regen there to really fix up and get back in shape. Centaurs here dotted in with the Tuskor Chariots. Going to be really good here. Really good indeed. Mixing in with the Ray Shaman of Wild here, which will probably have just Traitorkin. Traitorkin as well as Brave Scream and the Jagged Dagger, a very strong item ability. Mixing in with the double pigs here in the back for the AP. Make that the triple pigs. And the man, the myth, the Doomball Warlord Legend. So the Barbed Knuckle Boxing coming in with the Slaughter's Call and Blood Greed. Yeah, very strong indeed. Very interesting wide army. I want you to go toe-to-toe here with Boris. Kazrak would have been so nice to bring. They also have the monopoly when it comes to coolness and sexiness. Yeah, they do. I'm not going to lie to you, they do. Some of the Dwarven designs are quite nice, actually. Some of the Dwarven designs are really nice. But the Empire and the Bretonnians just kind of got shat on a little bit. Just a little bit. To be fair, most of the sexiness from the Wood Elves actually comes from Game 2 rather than Game 1, which is also a bit sad-faced, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if the ROI here are any different for the Gorkhooves. They don't really look any different. You can see that they're just a little bit of a lighter colour with a bit of yeah, I don't know. It could be done a little bit better, I think. You know, you don't have to make them like uber flashy or like super different, but just, you know, something. Yeah, Pistoliers shooting into the front line here of the Ungor Spearmen. They do actually have 38 missile strength. They actually do a bucket-load of damage here against the slightly armoured infantry here. Doggos are oh, this is too close. This is a little bit too close for my liking. Doggos do actually have missile resistance. 93 speed there for the Centaurs. They need to drop back immediately. They are way too close. Way too close. Tritican is going to get popped here. Oh, so the other one doesn't. It's just going to be one Tritican slow there, which means we will catch there with Centaurs. Centaurs will get in, and you can see one unit of the Pistoliers are getting dumped, but we are going to charge out with the Empire Knights. Lovely defense there coming in for Doggo. Nice to see him really grow here in the Warhammer scene. Now in the back here, Pistolier is going to be firing here up against the Ungor Spearmen. Lovely drop. Good drop out there coming in for the Empire. And then we're going to see just a little bit more kite here in the front and a bit more shooting here up against the Ungor Spearmen. Lovely work coming out the gates there from him. He's a little bit far in the back. We'd like to see these get a little bit more forward, get a bit more shooty shoot in here, but we can see that the Tentacles are going to be charging downtown. We are going to be building here, waiting for a bit of a push here with the pigs. Pigs have 70 speed, so they're not uber quick, but they will catch up here to the Empire Knights at 66. So the front line's going to fight. Goreherds will batter and butter the bread here of the swordsman, but Ungors will lose. So, you know, it's going to be a bit of a mismatch going on here. Right side is going to be fighting up against the Sigma Suns. Probably would have rather had this one here kind of moving in the middle, and then just having, you know, the Ungors to keep these busy.
Ulrich's wolves charge with us!
Indeed, Ulrich's wolves get in there and fight. Unfortunately, no Tsuchijin today, but we are going to be charging in with the Doom Ball. Head down low, Brass Knuckle Boxing probably coming in, and a big dive into the Meta Sigma as he comes in with a huge headbutt. The man here, the emissary of Ulrich, coming down to smash into the face of the Doom Ball. One of the Children of Chaos here, coming in with the Barbed Knuckle Boxing. Going to be punching into the face there of Boris, who has Deadly Onslaught and Foeseeker. He's going to be charging very hard into the middle, and the White Cloak of Ulrich giving those negative to stats as well. So he is actually going to be having the Daze, which I believe is negative physical resistance and melee defense. Oh, and speed. Okay, negative speed, negative melee defense. So 10 is actually quite huge. Brave Scream in the front is actually going to keep back here the Stones of Revenge, but the Stones of Revenge are pouring damage into the Doom Ball. Brass Knuckle Boxing still going down here. 29 seconds is absurdity. That's really nice. Cycle charge there with the Brave Shaman. It's like here we are going to come in with the Bright Wizard. Lovely chase off here coming in from Doggo. This is some excellent gameplay here up against a top tier player. Now we are going to charge in with the Razor Gores. Razor Gores are going to punch really hard here into the Bright Wizard. A lovely pin, and we do actually get a return here with the Doom Ball. Boris is going to heal, but he's taking a lot of damage, and we are actually going to take out the Brave Shaman in the same process. Cycle charging here with the Tuscals in the front, and the Empire front line is just not going to last. The Tuscal chariots, we have to shoot here. The pressure must be on. Where are they? Where's the Stun's Revenge? Look, the Stun's Revenge have gone down. Are they shattered? I can't actually see the Stun's Revenge. They might have shot. Oh, they're in the middle. They have broken. They have broken. Stun's Revenge are the perfect counter there to the Razorgore chariots. In the middle there, we are going to net the Doom Ball, but here we are going to be wavering with Boris, charging in as well there with Tentacle throwing axes. Crush the Weak going down as well could really help here in the middle pocket, giving all those negative stats to the low leadership forces of the Beastmen. In the middle there, we are going to charge here with the Pistoliers. Pistoliers going to try and see if we can help the man forward here get out. Foseeker has been popped. It's going to give him 113 speed. There's not much here on the battlefield that can catch that. Doom Ball's going to come in with the combat roll. He is going to miss. We now need to get into the sky. Oh, that's going to be Army losses. GG's and well played here coming in for the Beastmen and VM Caradoc as he beats back the man, the myth, the legend, the Brazilian doggo. Boris needs his Tutorin Guard. Yes, Stucky, you know. We also need the White Wolves. They need to come in here, the cavalry, with a big, massive, double-handed Warhammers. Need to crack the skulls of the Beastmen. But strong stuff. 360 there for the Doom Ball, with 1,650 there for the Brave Shaman of Wild. And very quickly, I will say for Lustrian Doggo, that was the best I've seen you play so far, man. That was really fun to see you coming backwards and forwards with your mobility, using and capitalizing there maximally on your cavalry, missile fire play. Maybe actually coming back a little bit more with the infantry, with the whole force. Maybe a bit more drop as well. Could be quite cool. But I definitely played very well there. I like the fact that the Sterlings here, 775, was shooting into the Doom Ball. Taking out that Lord there really would have changed the battle of play, for sure. That leadership going down would have been huge. Allowing Boris to get quite low when the remaining forces is getting dumped a little bit was a bit of a shame, because obviously his regen, you know, you could have regen a little bit later on, but the remainder of the force kind of got a bit caught up there. Yep, still very, very well played. 260, 190, 390, and 380 there for the Ungor Spearmen. 609 and 400 there for the Gore Herds, with 704, 1,085 for the Centaurs, with 540 and 420 there for the Tuscors. 750 and 480 there for the Gorkus of the Wolf's Run, with 150 there for the Chaos Warhound Poisons. So 820, 470, and also 300 there for the Razorgore Herds. Yeah, very strong. Very, very, very strong. So Boris, 1,280 with 1,130 there for the Lightwoods. It must have got off a beautiful banishment that I didn't see. 91 there, 121, 250, and 300 there for the Swordsmen and the State Troops, with 460 there for the Sigma Sons. 775 there for the Sterlings, as we saw. 78, 133, 62, and 430 there for the Empire Knights, with the Pistoliers coming in at 180, 360, 190, 160, and also 70 there. Yeah, GG's well played. GG's well played. You are today's champions. The Caradoc comes in with the big 4 wins. See you later, man. Thank you very much for playing for Caradoc, and everybody else today as well that watched and played and had good fun. You guys were saying that you really wanted an earlier sort of stream for King of the Hill, so I thought today I would give you that. No, it's not. It's 4 max, but I wouldn't worry about it too much, dog. Yeah, you could have just taken 1 unit of the Outriders and you would have been fine. Because they're a different variant. Yes, you could have taken... Yeah, no, don't worry, dog. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. You're new. Don't worry about it, man. You could have just taken 4 Pistoliers and then one of the Outriders. Either way, it wasn't game breaking, so I don't mind. But yeah, well played, doggo, man. It was really cool. Join the stream and to see Tolly defeated, day ruined. Listen, you know in lore that Tolly does defeat the big old Kazarak and then, you know, falls to his forces. So, you know, both, who really wins here, Swiss Pikeman? Who really wins? Who really wins? The viewers. The viewers. That's the answer. But guys, thank you very much to everybody that has watched and participated today. It's really awesome to host this for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button. It really, really does help here on the channel. What it does is it promotes the live stream to the wider audience. YouTube goes, oh, that's looking popular. We'll spread that out more and more and more to people that aren't subscribed on the channel that might potentially want to watch this content. And then we'll hopefully translate and bring in people or more people into the community. On top of that, if you haven't already, do feel free to subscribe. Super close to that 1,000 mark. Super, super close. It would be really awesome if you guys could help push me over the edge. And it comes down to you guys. It comes down to you. I can't do that myself. You know, the amazing support you guys have given me. And if you've already done both of those things, do feel free just to share this with a friend. Or get a friend to subscribe. Even if they don't watch my content, you know, get them to come over and help. Just support content creator that you like. And even if it's not me, go help somebody else. You know, every little helps, and that is certainly very, very, very true. Yeah, and even when it comes down to content creation, you know, 1,000 is just the beginning. You know, when it comes after that, there's other stuff on top of that. You know, sponsorships, and then there's stuff within CA where you can jump through the ranks and, you know, get earlier and earlier access the more popular you become here on YouTube. So there we go. That's that. So take care of yourselves. I'll see you tonight. We will be on Twitch. Good progress, keep it up. Thank you very much, Caradot Man. I appreciate you. Tonight we will be, me and a Rubber Duck of War will be on Twitch. We will be kicking it off there with some Age of Empires. Him versus me should be really, really fun. So come out, come check it, and then we will see you tonight with that, and then tomorrow with some more content. So should be, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, we'll see it. Like and subscribe, or I will haunt your dreams. I appreciate it, Ducky. I appreciate it. But yeah, we'll see you tonight. Me and Ducky going to be, well, Ducky's going to be beating the living daylights out of me. I'm going to be learning. So I'll see you there. Take care, guys.